All right. Okay.
I have started the stream.
Okay. I will keep your stream up in my other tab in case people have like questions or anything like that.
Alrighty.
Okay. This is gonna
I
be
love
your
when
YouTube or your Twitch, Dodge.
YouTube.
Okay.
Woohoo.
That way I can more easily take it and mess
On
with
the
it if I
channel.
need to.
Yeah.
I
Right,
love
yeah.
when I accidentally click the button I'm not supposed to.
Oh, boom.
The only button you're not supposed to push is your delete button. Please don't push
Duh.
that button.
Got it.
Don't be pushing my buttons.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm seeing the stream now too.
Excellent.
Now I can see you guys, so that works out, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just record the stream.
Yeah. Aw. Thank you, Jay, for your comment the other day. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, on your channel.
Yeah. All right. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mists of Novagrad. It's a D&D campaign with three of these fellows here. There was a fourth one, but he is... The first one I never got back to. The second one has not shown up yet, and I keep looking to my left. If you see me go, yay, he's here. If not, then we'll just continue on with 3.
Right.
I have rebalanced it in the last 3 minutes for 3.
Oh, this will work grand.
Yeah, it should work for 3. I mean, you guys are pretty competent at what you do. Speaking of what you do, let us go down the list. So I'll just, to my right is Cinder Drebeck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us who you are, what you do as
Uh,
a person, and then we'll get 2 characters after that.
so I'm Dodge Roll. I do the whole YouTube thing. So you're probably watching it on this right now or at some point. Yeah. I make content. What do you want?
More than that, but okay.
You ain't getting
All
more than
right.
that.
I apologize. To his right, well, my right, the listing may be off to individuals in particular. The only position that's ever set is mine because I'm the GM and I'm always on the left.
Well, I was
Nadia.
about to say you're the GM, so whatever it's set to on your screen is God's vision. I mean,
I see a lot. So, Nadar.
Yeah.
Nadar.
Nadar. I just say
Nadar. Okay.
that way everybody knows how to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to say my own name. But yeah, so I'm Red Gun Jay, and this is actually my first time ever playing D&D, so I know exactly what I'm doing.
no mistakes will be made.
And I stream and play games. Surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm. We can find you at Red Gun J, no spaces, YouTube.
Yeah. Or actually, Red Gun J, Facebook.
Ah, Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Roland, my kind old time friend of like a year, 2.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Yeah.
About 2 years.
I'm getting old, so like my life is just blending together.
I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna say
and I
life
mean,
expectancy.
the older you get and the more years we get, that it's now more percentage,
Well, my life expectancy.
We'll bring it back. I'm Kelmnon or Travis or Rolam. I mean, I'm just everyone, but
I am who I need to be at the moment where I don't need to pay the bill.
And I basically game. I really don't stream much, so this should be fun. Let's do this.
Yeah, we bring you along for your professional aptitude and your ability to die. My name is
Dodge
Bloodforged.
death. I'm going to dodge death.
Well, there'll be many dodge deaths. I am Bloodforged Gaming. I'll be your DM for this evening. I have worked in a lot of different things that you really don't need to worry about. So because we're already over schedule. So,
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably reveal this actually. So, the name of our game will, of course, be The Miss Novagrad. Can you guys see that background image right there?
What, the one of the actual
The same
tavern thing?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
can see that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, it's grayed out for me for some reason.
Wow.
Roll 20 is an amazing and great source of inspiration to all of us as come off here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Always and forever.
we stumble upon and stumble upon and stumble upon the party leading at the front there. We hear the cracks of whips, the movement of people as we trudge through the mud. Some of you may have come a better prepared than others. However, all of you see each other in a column of, how shall we say, degenerates, bound together in chains, walking toward the city. Some of them may be more mechanical than others, but that is. As you guys are stumbling through this area, the rain is, of course, because life always finds a way to make your life worse, is dripping down upon your faces. Some of you have rags covered over your heads and the like the bags are just like holding onto your faces. These are like burlap sacks that are you're used to hold potatoes or other vegetables, like holding on to like your faces, kind of like drenching down there. Some of you do with more hair, your hair is like sticking out of it. It's kind of coming along there as you are stumbling forward in the dock. The only time you're revealed to see anything is a bit of gruel that is shoved into your hand that you're told to eat with your bare hands. This occurs for 3 days and 2 nights. And upon this third night, something happens. As you come along the third night, a shrill shriek happens in the air. The sound of the forest was quiet. No wind, no movement. Nothing but the sound of flesh and bones below your feet. Let us begin the adventure.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do I have auto roller on? If I do, there we go. Take that off. Okay. 1. Cinder. Go
Oh
back.
Jesus.
Cinder, what do you look like?
Let's see. What did I put as that? A man of about what? I'd say 5'8". Not very tall, but about average height.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing at least a kind of like a cloak kind of thing with armor underneath. What can little be seen is slightly darkened skin.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of well, there's still a bag over our head, so that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a halt in the camp and the walk. Cinder, the back of your foot is pushed down into the ground, into the dirt. The bag is revealed over the cross of your head. One of the guards walks over to you and holds a blade at your throat. As they yell to one, they go, "How is this one? Maybe that'll appease the forest." As the guards frantically look around at you, Cinder, you see. Oh wait, there were going to be 4 bodies here, but one just falls over due to a heart attack. 2 more individuals in your party right next to you. All 3 of you chained together. The 2 guards are staring at each other. They wear little more than leather tunics and basic long swords. They look frayed and disheveled. What started out as a group of about 20 individuals heading toward this legendary city is now whittled down to you 4. 3 individuals in the party. Heart attacks seem to be a common cause of death for this group.
Huh.
The first player death is even in narration for you. Cinder, what is your passive perception?
Perception.
It'll be under your skills.
12.
12. All right. With your slightly above average eyes, you notice that both of their eyes have gone. Like there are like bugs and like leeches like sticking onto their faces. They look hungry and disheveled. The food supplies that they had for this journey is overturned in a cart with a large arrow sticking out of it. The sand and the grain slowly dripping out of it into the cold mud. The guards look at each other and they just look at you and they go, "You did this, didn't you? You did this."
I lie.
well, what do you say to the guard with the blade at your throat?
I tell them there's no possible way that I could have done this.
Liar! I can smell it on you. You can use magic, can't you? That's why we're sending you out of the city. You're all magic users.
If I could use
Black
magic,
magic.
do you think you would have caught me?
Make a persuasion check, Dodge.
Persuasion.
They look at each other and they just go. they like stop, look at each other, look back at you, and go. That's just a fair point. he kneels down to your eye level. He goes, I don't know what you were convicted of or why you're going to Novagrad, but I'm gonna be honest with you, convict. We're gonna let you go now because we can't go any further. Our supplies are trash. He like takes off like one of his badges and like sticks it into your onto your chest. Like not even like taking like the pen out of it. He just sticks it into you, like it pricks you a little bit. Not as hard as he would have if you had failed that persuasion check. and he just goes, "You're in charge now. Bye." And they take off.
Fair enough.
So we have supplies now.
Well, hold on real quick. /GM roll. 20. So, Dodge,
Yes.
or Senator Drebeck, as you take a look around, they forget a few things. One, you are still bound in handcuffs behind your back with a rope tied between your feet to the other 2.5 bodies.
Are they still bound, like face covered?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys can talk.
Cool.
Also, for the supplies, there's a pretty decent amount of supplies here. Like, only one of the barrels was shattered, so you have plenty of gruel. Probably for the next, between the three of you, considering how, the band that came together with it, it's probably about a gruel of about a month or two of gruel. It's not bad. It's something that I would definitely switch off of for long-term indigestion problems, but
Right.
you'll probably live.
So, do I have? Is my I look around for my my sword.
Your sword? It's on the cart about 30 feet away from you. That's where all the supplies are as well. Like any weapons you guys had with
Everything
you.
is on the,
Right.
the
Yeah.
cart. Okay.
Yeah. Anything like normal weapon design for you guys like on the cart like there's a bunch of blades and swords, a lot of them are rusted and not really useful. Anything magical that you guys would have if you had any of those items, not that I'm saying you do or do not, is locked in a black iron chest.
Okay.
Can we just jump in to say to do something or not?
Well, all right.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I mean, basically, I'm just gonna kick at you guys, and tell you that we got to move.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Move
got, and but both of you
where?
guys can hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear the music. Okay, so
Move where?
Just follow me.
we're all tied together.
Yeah, we're all tied together, so
Yeah,
We're walking like
and
this.
I'm blind at the moment.
you're both blind at the moment. There's nothing I can do to help you. I have bound hands as well, so
But you can see, right?
Can
Yeah,
you
I can see.
grab the mask with your teeth and rip it off?
that's not happening. Those things are nasty.
Can we fall over and roll? Roll
Yeah,
in the direction
yeah.
you want
Oh,
us to
please
go?
no.
Yeah, Nadar, give me a
Oh no.
yeah, just give me athletics.
All three of us, or
Oh no, just Nadar. That's what he's asking.
Okay.
Oh, he's actually yeah, this would go well.
Okay. So,
this is gonna go badly.
22. Okay, Nadar. So they like stop and take another good look at you and realize that you are as big as both of them combined. Legitimately, like you're actually a hulk of a man. When they stop and you're like, oh, I just need to get this off me. So you like flail like onto the ground. You drag both Cinder, Rollum, and the dead corpse to the ground as well, like into the mud. Like the rain is still coming down on your guys' head. You fling it off. Like it goes like flying like off, like up into the air. It's like slowly like meandering back down to the ground, and you said you have like longer looking hair, so like your hair just like whips back to there, and you just like have that scene where you just like look up to like this like the sky, and you just like have like the rain coming down on your face, and they're, like and
Okay.
you have like muscles like in your neck compared to like these two guys. I had to overinflate this because this is like only good stats. So
yeah, fair enough.
oh, I don't want to say that.
Was that really necessary?
Rollum, you're because of that flailing, you're both on the ground in the mud, but the little potato sack is off your head.
So we can see now.
That's all he said. Nadar, what do you look like?
Let me. Okay, so I have gold scales, and I wear armor that is basically sleeveless armor, so to show off all the strength that I have, the hulking size that I am, and my face is like it's like reptilian, but it's also dragon-like, so it's like a mix of the two, and I have three big, like a T-Rex feet, but small, with three long toes. But don't imagine human toes. They're like reptilian toes.
Yeah.
You said toes a lot.
He likes his toes, man.
We seem to have a theme going here.
Mhm. He has long hairs and toes.
You
And
got
long
it.
hair,
The
yeah.
GM will-
And
the GM will remember
scales.
this.
Don't forget
Yeah.
the scales.
Oh
So
yeah,
hair
gold.
and scales.
Big,
So
muscular
very
scales.
unique.
Mm-hmm. The dragonborn
And
comes.
razor sharp teeth, like a shark. But cool.
You can bite people, by the way. If you're curious about like damage and attack rolls, you could definitely bite people. I would allow this. Just be careful what you bite.
I'll be careful when I bite. Bite my own tongue off.
Well, I mean,
Possible.
You might bite your own tongue off. You might bite diseases off.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Those are definitely a thing in these games, and I keep track of all of them.
Yeah.
Ah, excellent.
Okay, so we're still on the ground.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. In the mud, the rain is still coming down.
Hi.
You've been waddling around in the mud for about 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
Not that I'm timing you or anything like that.
How close are we to the equipment?
30 feet away from you guys.
All right.
Okay.
So we just keep going in that direction, I guess. We don't have much of a choice.
Okay, so I guess we just keep rolling. Roll.
Roll them. Do you? Well, not roll them. Not rolling. Roll them.
Yes.
Do you keep rolling with them?
I don't think I have a choice.
Looking at your stat line, no, you really, really don't.
I know.
Okay. So I'm
I
gonna.
am well aware of this fact.
So I have a dagger at the equipment. If we can just get to the equipment, then we can use a
All right,
dagger
hold
to
on,
cut
hold
us
on.
free.
I have a feeling I don't want you to do that. I have a weird suspicion. I don't want you to do that.
Why not?
Well, Forge's words were, you had one good stat line, strength.
Oh, you
Guess
can
what
use,
that's gonna roll on?
Oh no, you can roll. You can roll strength with daggers.
Can you?
Yeah, they're flexible weapons, so you can
Okay.
use either dex or strength on them.
Fair
The only
enough.
weapons you have to roll dex on are ranged weapons.
True. Okay.
Yeah, except javelins, which none of you have. I checked.
And there's nobody else around us.
No, it's just us on a dead body.
Okay.
Radar, make a perception check for me, please.
No, Jesus.
Okay. A perception is what
Yep,
is
it's a skill.
it? Okay. Oh, jeez.
18.
Not bad.
Nadar,
Yes.
you guys stop. And Cinder did not notice this. However, as you are slowly like standing up and still 30 feet away from your equipment, by the way,
Okay.
as we hit the 5-minute marker of your little adventure, you notice beneath the corpses in the ground, there are vines coming out of the ground and wrapping around the torsos, sometimes going through the bodies. Like you see some of them coming out of the eye sockets and then just dragging the bodies down into the bog,
The dead bodies.
the dead bodies.
Okay.
And one was sneaking up and wrapping itself around an individual in your party whose name is Rollum.
Uh-oh.
It was about to like fully go around one of his legs. Luckily, you were able to notice this. However, what do you do about it? You see, it's moving moving very slowly, trying to be very quiet about grabbing onto Roland. You suspect that as it slowly approaches the back of Roland's head and starts lining itself back up to go through the back of his brain, out of his eyelids. What do you do?
Cinder, I have something, but if you want to go ahead, you can.
No, this is your
No, no,
turn.
oh,
This is you.
okay.
Only
Okay,
you
this
notice
is me.
this.
Okay.
You have essentially a 6-second action window to do something.
Okay. Can I bite the vines off? You said I could bite stuff. I don't know if I can get my head to turn around to that though.
Because I find it highly amusing, absolutely. Let me add a bite macro to you.
I'm good. Can I just say that as your mouth opens up and comes towards my head, my eyes, you're going to see like piercing blue eyes just stare in wide horror at you of just, oh god.
Now I'm
It
slowly
turned!
trying to be careful. I'm trying to do a nibble here, like a love bite.
But I don't know what you're doing.
I will even add, okay, Sender. Or not Sender, Nadar. I've added a bite macro to you. You will get your sneak attack using this.
Okay.
Please.
So you want me to click bite then?
Please bite.
Okay.
That is an excellent bite. You lunge forward, right toward Roland's neck. So accurate, it would probably gorge out Roland's face if that was your target. You sling by bite. You like snap and bite right into that vine. You can roll damage. To roll damage, because of the cleanliness of the macro, just click on the bite and the menu, like the chat log over there, and it will roll the damage for you.
Okay.
Oh no, not on your sheet, but onto the chat.
So
Versus
in
15,
the chat
23?
thing on the right side there, yeah.
Oh, I
versus
see.
1523.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
I am so glad that both of those numbers go together.
Yeah,
Because
me
one
too.
would not have worked. 8, however, is more than enough. Almost 4 times the number you needed to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, you just lunge forward and you
Fine.
bite and you just bite off the vine and just sever it from right behind it. Roland, you see this vine just like fall like right into your lap. It's like weaving and like worming like in your lap, and you just hear it go. All of you guys feel the ground rumble a little bit underneath these vines. Would everybody please roll for initiative?
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Oh boy.
You said initiative?
Yes. In the top center of your character, roll
Okay.
a 5, buddy. Nadar. I will,
Please say it goes after me.
with their decks of 2, it goes last. It's even a nat 1. This is actually really good for you guys.
Okay, good.
Are we getting
Yeah.
we getting an extra?
Yes, yeah, like they are so surprised, like not only Nadar through your sheer tenacity and biting capabilities, not only do you bite it off, but you sever a very, very crucial root of like the nerves of whatever this creature is that you have removed from the body. So I'm gonna add you guys on to this map into here. Just to remind you guys are still continuously bound together. I'm gonna add a corpse.
So we're still stuck together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, somebody hasn't done the "Hey, look, I'm strong, guys" thing.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, he like you weren't blind when this occurred, so that allowed you to see the fact that death was coming for you.
Yeah.
Where are you at, little buddy? Where are you at? I remember you. There you are. Thank you, buddy.
I'm really hoping it's
I
not what
have
I'm thinking
trains
these are.
nearby, by the way, so I mute myself every so often when they come by.
All right.
And there it goes.
Nadar, because actually no, Roland, because you're deciding the fate of the party right now, would you please roll from 7 to figure out what kind of monsters these are? Please roll low.
You said a D7?
Yes, please.
Ooh.
Above average. 4 brood seedlings, 1 brood mother. Okay.
Ew.
And there are 4 of you guys, right? Yes, indeed. There's a
Whoa.
corpse.
Yeah, sounds legit.
So have you figured out the creature? Is that what you
Yes.
rolled for?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I rolled
Yeah.
for.
Yep, I make you guys roll for what they are. Do I bring the thing in early? No. We'll say that for episode 2.
So I have a very important question to ask.
Yes.
Are the things that I chose that I know, like knowledge I have right now, kind of important?
Oh, this took everybody by surprise, including me.
Wait, what?
That's big enough. If you rolled a 7, it would have been in the entire forest after you.
Oh, yeah, sounds about right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Welcome to the encounter lair.
Okay, cool.
Sounds about right.
Uh-huh.
At least it's not the same as what it usually is. Unless these are exactly what I'm thinking they are.
Let's see, we got those in there. All right. Am I on the GM layer? I am on the... Oh, I am on that layer. Okay. Object tokens. Ah! That's what I did.
Do
So,
want
you
us
guys
roll
to see the
initiative
world
again? Yes.
disappear beyond your faces.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. So I will just give it to you guys. You see a few things on the map right next to you. You guys also should have control of your tokens. There's been a set I had to do for the first time every single time one of these campaigns starts up. Right. So Nadar, you should be able to control yourself. Like if you guys click on like your image that you associate with it, you can move them around. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we're still tied together.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a condition you are. Yeah.
And have we figured out the creature yet?
You figured out that it's wanting to bite you.
Okay.
In the turn order, the first one to go, naturally, is Cinder with an initiative of 15. So, how turns work is on your turn, you have... that's weird. Thank you. So you have action. You have a action, a movement, and a bonus action. Actions you can use to try to figure out what this thing is. You can make your attack rolls with spells or blades, or
Teeth.
you can try teeth. You can try to like anything your imagination really comes to. Anything that would take like a heavy amount of movement or action requires those. Like drinking, like some potions that you need to chug need to like require that. Nadar of 8, plant of 3, and this guy that does not exist.
Poor body.
Yeah, it's still there.
This is about to be poor our body.
Could have really used that body.
2 turns. Got it. Not important. So, going down the turn list. Cinder. You see the vine. Scraggles. It wiggles. It's also bloodied. It's like dripping down, like it's like pores, like looking at you guys. You guys can see the plant thing like right next to all your guys' bodies. What do you do?
Which way are my hands facing? Towards or in conjunction to it?
They're not very smart guards, so probably in front of you.
So they're in front of me.
Yeah.
Am I able to? Is there enough rope between the 3 of us that I can like shift my arms to like my side?
Depends on how many bodies were between you guys before they let you ghost. Oh, you were like at the very front of the line, and then like Nadar was in the middle, and like Roland was just like the back guy that they just tagged along at the end of it.
Right.
So yeah, you have plenty of movement. You can probably move about 10 feet away from Nadar or Roland.
All right. So then, what I'm gonna do is weep.
Do we have full movement speed or just half because our feet are bound?
You have half movement speed because your feet are bound, and it is not muddy enough yet for you guys to like slump down into there. It will be in a little bit though.
Got it.
I'm going to use. Or I'm gonna put my arms out to my side, like so that it's away, so it's not like aiming towards anybody.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on the planty boy there.
So, you aim the Eldritch Blast, you conjure the words, and it fizzles.
You bastards!
As you remember in the back of your mind, all arcanical and items of that sort are locked in the black chest on the cart, 30 feet away from you.
Which way is the cart? Because obviously, I'm assuming we can see it because we were heading towards it.
Yes. The cart, for all preferences and purposes, like right here. I will just...
All right. Each hex is 5?
5 feet of movement, yes. And you can move 10 feet away from, most of the party members. So yeah, you start like trudging along there, going over by Roland. Now, whenever you want to move past a creature in melee, if it has a melee option, it can make an attack of opportunity against you unless you use your action to dodge, or sorry, not dodge, but disengage.
Right.
Disengage means that they cannot use a reaction to attack you. Dodging means they can attack you, but they have disadvantage. Some classes have more pros and cons to that. So do you want to disengage with your action and start moving that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you the free fizzle because, episode 0.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had forgotten the one key thing there.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your turn.
Yeah.
Nadar.
Okay, so I'm still tied.
Yeah,
Yes.
strong boy want to do strong boy thing?
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna use my strength to rip my arms free, and like,
Okay, I was to say, are you able to like rip my arms off? Because that's something you can do. Like, I will fully endorse that.
Just
But if you want to try to
pull it out and then just start whipping things with it? Yeah!
if you are desperate enough, I will allow you to rip your arm off and start beating the heck out of people, and then you'll just probably die
okay,
afterwards.
this is fun.
That'd
I'm
be
gonna remember. I'm
hilarious.
gonna remember this stuff. Okay.
I will allow this. Yes, you can make an athletics check to just try to break out of these like really rusty like looking manticles that you're in.
Okay, and roll.
16 is more than enough. Like at the like it like shatters like a frag grenade like in your hand as you just detonate this thing like going out. The plant, if it had eyes, would like open up and wide and go. It doesn't though. It keeps lumbering toward you, wanting to
Okay.
bite you.
So let's keep coming towards. So once you make one turn, is that it, or do you? Have
That is your action to rip this off. You have a movement and a bonus action. Bonus actions are anything that says in your inventory. I think you have. Yeah, out of all the party members, you have the only bonus action available to you.
Mhm.
I will warn you though that you
Please
are
don't
in
use
a heavily forested swamp.
Please, for the sake of all that is holy, don't use it.
Then I'm just going to move away. But can I drag like a body? Like there's an extra body around us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's also attached to the rest of us at the
Yeah.
moment.
Well, anybody but you, because you meet the threshold, you can drag the body along and not feel encumbered whatsoever.
Okay.
They, on the other hand, need to like lug this thing along. So,
What the hell did he roll?
Okay.
well, very well.
Okay. So then, if I say I wanted to throw the body at that have to be the next turn, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna take it and drag it with me currently, so I have an extra body with me.
Yeah, you are equipped with body.
And
You
then-
still have your movement.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, let's see. How does this work? Okay.
Yep.
Is it?
And you like, and this is arrow key if you want to see how far you can move. Now, right now, with you
okay.
guys being, now they are tied together, but you are free.
Okay.
Well,
So,
did he also get his leg boundings off?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 is like the threshold to get rid of out of that. You get a 15, you are just free of all like restraints at this point. So,
Okay. Well, then
yeah.
actually, wait. Instead of taking the other body, could I drag them with me? Instead of the
On
other
your
body?
on your next, yeah, with your movement, you absolutely could start lugging. Now, both of them though will take you'll be slowed a little bit, but you
Okay,
can
I
definitely
gotcha.
drag them along.
Okay. Then actually, I'm just gonna take the dead body with me.
All right,
I'll-
you are
I'll
now
stay
equipped
with my dead body.
All right, welcome to Novagrad. You are equipped with a dead body. I will add it to your seat.
Okay. And then I'm still. Oops.
You can probably just like swing this thing around, probably like between 3 to 4 times before it just disintegrates. So
Okay. Cool.
I will give you a. Do you want to two-hand the body?
Yeah, I'll two-hand the body.
All right, two-handing the body.
Two-hand the body.
Welcome to D&D.
Grabs it by both feet and...
Okay, I'm trying to pull up that arrow thing.
All right,
that I
so
saw.
for that, you're going to need to go to the little roller or ruler looking thing. It's the third thing down from on the top, in the top left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the ruler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
like a
ruler looking
circle with like a.
Should be under the magnifying glass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. No snapping. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, how far does this let me? Because it's letting me cover the whole map. How far are we able to go?
You can
In
go
the-
30.
I can go 30 feet right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then
Yeah, so
I'm
you
just,
can get all the way to the cart if you want.
cool. Yeah, then I'm gonna go all the way to the cart.
All right. Okay. Moving by this thing will give it an opportunity to attack against you, if you want
Okay.
to allow that.
If you're going to move, you're going to get attacked at.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
attacked.
it's
Okay.
like bites you as you run by if you want that.
Can I use the body as a shield then?
It's not. It's not like enough for like a shield. It'll like the vine will rip right through the shield. It's
Okay.
also not like
I
solid
gotcha.
because you
Okay.
have the mouth and all the other things going through you. You're sturdier than the other two. I'll give you that though, in the form
So
of being
let's see.
hit.
And there's probably no move I can do without it attack.
You can move just north. You can just move to here as long as you're not disengaging from its like adjacent from it. It won't make an opportunity attack around you. So you can dance around people like in combat as you're kind of like move around the floor and all that. As long as you're not like turning your back and like booking it, it can't like stab you in the back.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
That is just custom.
So I'm gonna do this, and then
All right. So for some reason, you guys enjoy like turning your tokens around. Let me just do this.
it's not on purpose.
I'll just do that, and you can move to here. That way, you're adjacent to this guy. If you
Yeah.
go one beyond it, he can make an attack of opportunity against you. Now,
Okay.
their teeth are not as deadly as say like your blades and your swords. However, if it
Still
hits,
sucks.
it probably hurt a little bit. Yes.
Okay. And if I went here, they attack me too.
Yes. Yeah. As long as you're
Okay.
moving away from next to them.
I gotcha. Okay. Well then I'll go here.
Excellent. Roland, you're being left behind.
And not for long.
All right. Roland, before the start of your turn, everybody with a passive perception above 8
Okay.
Okay.
sees in this corner of the arena, now entering the fray, something over 250 pounds. We have a giant boggling of weeds.
250 pounds
Fair
of
enough.
weeds.
Standing on its four legs, looking at you guys. It's one Bulbasaur looking in your general direction.
Wait,
It howls.
What do we see?
Oh, you don't see it? It's almost like you have a perception of 8.
Wait,
You
I thought my perception's higher than that.
It is 11. I apologize, sir.
I was
You
about to say, I'm like, wait a second.
Oh, it's the other guy that right. Not that guy. Sorry, I have one party member that I normally play with has a perception of 8. It's great, by the way. Yes, if you see in the corner of the area, there's a giant 10 by 10 looking square bog monster. If you want to zoom in and look bigger,
Oh, Lord. That's not good.
it's about that big.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, not that big, but that's what it looks like.
Right.
And in tradition of you guys, it is definitely running toward, shambling
course.
toward you.
Okay, so since it's my turn, back to my question. Are the things I know still things I know? Because I don't necessarily need anything on me to cast some of the shit I have.
Only actually, you will definitely need this stuff on you for you. That stuff.
Really?
Yep.
Even the things that are just verbal and somatic?
Yes, as long as they don't. Yeah,
That's
because
what
you
I'm
need
saying,
a
like-
focus.
I don't, though, because I didn't take the focus, remember?
You have the component pouch, which lets you like if you have,
Right,
like if you
but
have that.
some of the things don't need components, is what I'm saying.
Do you think you have on there?
Verbal somatic. I mean, the cantrip of cantrips is verbal somatic. It doesn't have a component.
Let me see here.
So if I don't need a focus, because I didn't take the focus, I mean, I could be wrong, but
You may not be. I want to double check for what I got in here. Because only my players always have like stuff on them. So
right. No. And I mean, there are definitely like I can't cast the armor because I need leather, but I mean there are things that are just verbal and somatic.
they are verbal and somatic. Do they require any?
They require me to be able to move my hands and speak.
Mm-hmm. You are absolutely correct. Yes, you may use those. Focuses are in place of anything along the lines that require you to channel stuff. Cinder's a little bit
Right.
different. I do have that note on there, but yes, you can definitely do what you need to do.
I was just making sure because
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
Alright.
verbal you can do. Somatic, you will need to get out of your bonds to do. Because you need to be able to wave around your hands and make them free.
Damn. Well, I mean that gets rid of everything, so it's all good.
There's a reason you guys are bound. Like they mentioned they mentioned at the very beginning. They're like, "You're a spellcaster. We know what to do with spellcasters. We blind them and make sure they can't wave their hands around."
Right.
That
So
it kills many of my characters.
yeah, disengage. 1, 2, 3.
You can move 10 more closer if you want.
I thought my feet were bound.
You are absolutely correct. Thank you, sir. Because you corrected me at your own cost, I will grant you inspiration.
Why,
Inspiration
thank you.
is a component that you guys can use whenever, and it lets you reroll any d20 related to you. You may not use it at the end of the session, and you may turn it in for points, which I will relate into later.
Arigato.
Si, senor. All right, now my turn.
Ow.
All right, let's go. All right, Nadar, you bit this guy beforehand. He wants to, in turn, bite you.
Fair enough.
All right. So, okay. This one's just going to bite at you. It's going to roll a 1d20 plus a mighty 2. Is your AC equal or less to 20?
Jeez.
How?
My AC.
If yes, it wishes to return the favor.
Oh, it is less than 20.
Yes, I hope so. You take a mighty 2 piercing damage. As you bite into it, it like lunges forward and like goes for your neck and starts like munching on it like a snake, trying to just wriggle off of you. You are now grappled. This thing is just like this thing is like firmly
no.
rooted in the ground, like holding on to you. Let's see what these guys do. I'm gonna roll a 1d3. 1d2. One of you is already getting grappled enough. 2. In the list there, Cinder! From downtown, with a mango in its mouth, it
Jesus.
fires a mango at the Cinder. We have a 12.
Yes! A 14! Ha!
Lock and load. Next one on our list, we have Roll him. Will you be as successful as your party components? 13.
Nope.
Oh, that's awkward. Mango. 3. So a coconut comes flying out of the woodwork and just like splashes like right in your face. It's like knocking you back a little bit as you're taking it off. Yeah, good little mango.
Mangoes have killed many a man.
Mangoes have killed many a men. Remember how I told you beforehand, Roland, that I like custom make a lot of the creatures? These
Yeah.
things are definitely not in the monster manual.
Oh no, they're not. I know. I'm well aware.
Yeah, that was fun. I love my turns.
So what do I do then? Do I adjust the
no.
hit point
It's-
thing?
Yeah. You can notch it down.
Yep. Yeah, and your hit points, you to like whatever damage you take, you just tip that down there.
Oh, okay. And it's the how do I know how much damage I took?
He rolled a 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Roll them. You're not bloodied yet, buddy. You're perfectly fine. You're still bruised.
Not exactly happy, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't want to be mangoed by these things. This is like miniature bowling balls coming at you guys. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ripe mangoes.
No. These are the opposite of ripe. And a dog, you shrugged off a little bit. You like a little like. We'll see the wound of that afterwards. Sender.
So, yeah. I'm gonna move up to the cart.
I'm proud of you.
So I'm at the cart, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to search, aren't I?
Well, let's see. Did they detect what you have is magical or not magical? High is good. High is good. They did not detect that your weird looking blade is magical.
All right. So do I see it then?
Yeah, you see it's like right like luckily for you it's like you just like dig it out a little bit. Like avoid a little bit of Tetris.
All right. So I grab it and I cut myself free.
Absolutely. You have a bladed weapon in hand. You're very proficient with this thing. It cuts well.
All right. I'm assuming that's going to be the end of my turn.
Absolutely. Nadar, your movement right now is 0 because you're being grappled by this plant thing. On your turn, you may either either attack or try to get out of the grapple. If you try to get out of the grapple, it'll be its athletics versus your athletics or acrobatics, or you just try to kill the thing by biting it. Or punching it. Or using the dead body.
Have I rested?
Do you have all of your abilities? Yes.
Okay. Then I want to screw these things up and breathe fire at the roots. Can I
Thank
do
you.
that?
Yes, absolutely.
No. No.
I'm trying to save you here.
You have failed.
Nadar, all right. It's going to be a 15 breath cone of fire in this swampy forest.
At least it's raining.
It's raining. It is damp.
It is a swampy forest, but anyways.
So it will, okay. So it's going to be against their con. They have a great con check, by the way.
And where are the roots? I guess that should have been the question I asked. If the roots are like away from the cart, then it makes more sense than the fire at the roots, unless the roots are under the cart.
I think God is having a issue at the moment.
So, I need you to roll damage.
Okay.
The damage for this breath, I think I put it in there for you. I did not. So yeah, that's oh yeah, that's its dex. It's actually a little bit higher than that. Please roll 2d6 damage. I did not put the macro in yet. It will be soon.
2d6 damage.
Yep.
Is that the whole slash roll?
Yeah, dash
Yep.
roll space
Okay.
2d6.
7. Well. So it's saved on that, taking half damage. So the damage goes down to a mighty whopping 3.
Okay.
3's not
Nadar,
horrible.
well, you breathe fire onto it with an absolute amazing amount, but it like tweaks your neck a little bit, and you're like most of your fire just goes up into the air as you like lightly singe the trees. But not it. Luckily, it's raining quite a bit, so because I have so many players want to burn down the forest day one, I have a lot of this stuff here. I know who has access to fire day one. Believe me, it's a very important thing as a DM to know. So
I wonder who
yeah,
that could
so
be.
so
I
this-
never did that.
So this vine, which normally would be singed beyond reckoning, is but a shrivel before your eyes. Almost like it has 1 HP left, and I want it to die. But it doesn't.
So it's still chilling.
Like a villain, yes.
Okay.
In your
Then-
neck.
You should have punched it.
Okay. So it's still on. It's still on me then.
Yes.
Okay.
You should
So
have
what
punched
kind
it in its face.
It was good damage. It just saved in a roll that really should have done better. You would think
Nice.
this would do a lot more damage if the vine wasn't like absolutely soaked wet. Pros and
Okay.
cons of fire.
So
day
I
one.
can't move now, right? Because I'm.
No. You like use your action instead of shrugging out of it. You just turn around and Fuswardot it in the face.
Okay.
So.
Okay, then you guys need to come save me.
So far, you've
Sounds like
dragged
it.
me through the mud. I have no reason to.
Roll him with the mango in the face. By the way, you're like the plum that hits you in the face is like stuck on the back of your head. By the way,
Yeah,
so
I'm not amused.
mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run up here,
Yeah.
and so like my hands are like bound, kind of like this, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna do this on whatever blade he has to free up my hands. I
Okay.
like my hands.
Okay.
And I assume that if I do this, he's going to realize what I am trying to do.
Yeah. So Cinder,
Which throw are we getting here?
I want you to give me just get athletics, just to accurately when he brings his
Oh,
hands
you
down to like
dumb
bring it down there.
bastard.
You don't slice it.
Well, say
Could
goodbye
I
to one of your
assist
hands.
with acrobatics?
Yeah, because
I mean,
normally if you're like in calm circumstances, like this would be an easy thing to do. But you're like, you're getting shot by mangoes. You're like a fire blast is coming off there. You're like slipping in mud. So good luck on your athletics check,
Athletics!
Cinder.
Hey!
Oh, the DC was like 5, so I'm glad. But yes, like you like slice it off there. Like roll them in. Like your hands are now free.
okay,
You're lucky I didn't
So-
steal a hand.
Yeah.
and that was
I
my
believe-
action, yes?
You guys really actions at this point? Please do
Hmm?
stuff. I will allow that to be your movement.
Okay. Then, so I have.
What happened to your party on day 1? Well, they died to mangoes again.
Okay,
Some of us
so
are
from what
trying.
I understand is we have this guy over here who's
Yes.
attached to our buddy,
Yep.
and then this guy over here shot a mango at me,
Yes, that was the one that shot the mango at you.
and this guy over here shot a mango at our other buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as important. It did shoot it at you though. So
I'm mad at all three of these things.
also, you have a slight thing known as that thing in the corner, but I wouldn't worry about that for a while.
I was about to say, I realize that that's an issue, but we have other issues throwing mangoes at us.
Yeah, I would say it's a small, minute issue. Yes.
Yeah. And you know what's really fun about what I can do now that I have hands?
Tell me. The mighty.
In the order that I told you before. This dummy, and then this dummy.
Excellent. So how does it look when like you cast these spells? Because like, this is a first circle like level spell. So you like bring it up there. There's like a first level like incantation like out of your hand, and then it just fires out.
My initial question to you about magic was going to be: is there a specific language for magic, or is the magic being said in whatever language you can speak?
It's a combination. Like think of like all magic like a programmed code that you have to put it into there, and then you
Right.
just translate that code into whatever common language it is, and bring it out there. So,
So
people
I can use
say,
any. So my question is, can I use any language that I know?
Yeah, as long as as long as it's like your intention going forward
Right.
out there. Yeah. So it's like somebody hears you say, "Come forth from the abyss and burn them." They can go, "Oh, that's a fire spell." But if you just go, "Wouldn't I know for it?" And if they don't know your language, they're not going to know what you're
There's
doing.
a specific language I'm thinking of that these two probably don't know.
Yes,
And it
I
would be
see
a
what you mean.
very like
calming,
it would have a like kind of a calming effect, but almost like a bell sound as well. It's a very it's not something you would expect to hear in combat,
yeah.
but I would be speaking in that language, and it would just be as my hands were freed, I would turn around and glare at all three of them while speaking, and my hand would just kind of, because I know I'm going to hit my target, there's no doubt in my mind, my hand would just kind of go across, and as I pass, a bolt would shoot out at each one of these things.
Yeah. So, as I mentioned before, one of them definitely has 1 HP. One of the arrows, not the arrow, like I don't know if you like you flavor like arrows or.
It would be like just a bolt of force.
Okay. Okay. So one of them comes flying around Nadar, just like slaps it right inside there, and you just see it just go flying back. Essentially, it dies. It's now out of your neck.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freedom.
I'm proud of you. That one dies. The other two. This one takes 4, and this one takes 4. They do not like that. They
Oh, I'm
now
sure they don't.
angle their mangoes at you.
Sadly, it's their turn next.
I think I know what you're about to do. I hope it works
Yeah,
out for you.
I know you know what I'm gonna do.
They don't. All right. Oh, I should probably. This guy was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not important. Mango 1. Fire. $21.
Ow. I don't react to that one
You hurt my mangoes.
because there's absolutely nothing I can do.
A mighty 1 mango. It's like a little pellet, just just pew! like a little bit more forceful than a BB, but you only have a +2, so the chances of them hitting you are pretty astronomically low. By the way, how about a 9?
Oh,
gonna react
but
to
I'm
that?
fine.
I know. So the first one like hits you and like you like flinch, and the other one goes like flying like right by your head. Just out of curiosity, that was a big mango.
That would have sucked.
Massive mango, but it was a little bit. It was a little bit more ripe.
Yeah, little slower. So, excellent. One is dead. Cinder.
Da,
your
da, 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 da.
Ah! just start like I just see your characters like running like through like the muck like the mud and like the swamp like it's just like flying onto you like just holding your sword up above your head. Ah!
So I'm gonna slap this thing.
Please do.
Oof.
Dodge. So your sword rises up in the air. You come after this guy like
It's
out
wet.
of a movie, and you slip. Your sword goes flying up into the air. You don't let go of it, luckily, and you like fall you fall back a little bit, and it just looks at you like just like moves his head back out of the way, and then it comes back forward there.
It's 11, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I knew it.
Nadar, how's your life going for you, buddy?
Very green.
Mm-hmm.
And viney.
I've had some notes for you, by the way. We'll take a look at that later.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the cart.
That's an excellent idea. Do you take your body with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm carrying it on my back at this point.
Just sheathe the body, sure.
As you're running toward me with a body, I would have a quizzical look on my face, because so far you've looked like you were about to bite my head off, and now you're carrying a body to me.
Okay,
I am just,
okay. You know what I'm gonna do?
This is out of my wheelhouse.
I'm gonna persuade you that I know what I'm
No,
doing
no,
to trust
just-
me.
Just
I'm
grab
pers-
your
I'm-
crap and attack.
Okay, all right. Let's do a little character bonding in the middle of life and death situations. I love this. Nadar, would you please give me a persuasion check?
It wouldn't take much, to be honest.
All right, I will leave it up to you to just say that. Nadar, though, you are so persuasive that the entire environment really doesn't care about you, because you are the least threatening individual on their platter.
I may have
Congratulations.
pissed off everything.
Yeah, it may be aiming in your general direction now. Nadar,
okay.
though,
No, go ahead.
you're able to regain your clubs and short swords, and etc.
I am a little bloody at this point, by the way.
Yes.
That mango didn't
the
hurt
trick.
that much, but I don't look good.
Yeah. So for all intents and purposes, for the party in general, when somebody says they are bloodied, it means they are below half health. If you get hit beforehand, you're a little bit bruised, but you can walk it off. If you're bloodied, though, it's a little bit more life-threatening, and some of the things can happen. But I'm probably being
So he's at half health right now.
He's below.
At least.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this icon will appear on anybody that's bloodied. Now this is visible to everybody. So like the enemies and you will see that. Oh look, that was a solid. It's like anime. We're like the guy actually it's a solid blow and he goes, Nani. The trail of blood goes out his face. I go, yes. To quote it for some people. Roland.
Yeah. Big green and scary is coming, so
It's not. Yeah, it hasn't done anything to you yet.
is there a quarterstaff in my general vicinity, like that I could just grab and run?
Quarterstaff? Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. That's mine now. Peace. I would actually say peace too, because I'm gonna come in this general direction. Yeah, that looks about right.
Oh God.
And because we have a beautiful warlock over there, I'm gonna fire a little bolt of fire at the annoying one over here.
Absolutely. Oh, Nadar, a firebolt comes at you. Was your
I didn't say that annoying one.
Oh.
No, the
Oh,
one
that one.
hit me.
Other one.
Other one. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I said annoying one. So far, he's the confusing one. Okay, there's a difference.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Let's see.
An excellent hit. Please roll for damage. 6. Wonderful, sir. You send the firebolt off to this thing, and it connects right into the mouth, like right in the gullet as it's like aiming back for another bite of mango. It chokes on the firebolt. The mango detonates in its mouth, and you just see it's like face just fall to the ground. The rain ending the fire spell because people love using fire magic on plants for some reason and love burning forest. You wonder why it's raining. Oh, by the way, you kill it.
I would be more afraid of doing this if it wasn't raining. By the way, you did set this up great. Thank you.
Suddenly, the rain. No. Post haste.
Not
All
with
right.
Bitey over there, okay? Please.
All right. Speaking of bitey, dodge. Let's see here. This thing wants to lunge at your neck. How juicy is your neck?
Pretty damn juicy.
Apparently.
All right. Oh God. So you take an absolute minimum amount of 4 piercing damage as this thing has a great opportunity to come to its neck, but it just doesn't realize the armor you have on there, so it gets caught a little bit. So only it's upper fangs it's stuck into your throat. Dodge has been bitten. Bird has been bitten.
Am I able to use my one ability?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm able to use it right now?
Yeah, absolutely. You took damage.
Alrighty, let me use that then.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
You are equipped.
Boop.
A DC 13 dexterity saving throw. These things are not great at that.
Yay.
He says as it rolls a 21.
So,
Nani?
you have a feeling that normally, if you were on point and weren't getting bitten in the throat by fangs, you would have done 2 more damage to this thing and killed it. Unfortunately, it takes 4 of your fire damage because of its agile ability to dance around the flames there. It is bloodied, by the way.
I'd hope so.
Now, this is a very roll. 1, 2, 3. Cinder.
Of course.
Seeing that you are rolling the hardest of garbage,
Right? Actually, I'm not rolling that bad. You're
No,
just
you're
rolling
not.
that much better.
You are in range. Actually, what is this thing's brainstem? Could I kindly ask Cinder and Rollum to make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh god.
As this
Oh.
thing pulls back on its back, pulls out a mango, and lobs it in your general vicinity.
Well, I rolled a 20, so
You succeed, sir.
I don't.
You do not, sir. All right, so the mango, like a mortar, sends off of this guy's back, hovers above your guys' head, comes careening down. Oh, it hits like right here. Boop, boop. Seeing you like run toward the warlock, I mean the unknown character archetype with that spell that only they can learn.
You know what? Just because you said that Arcana check, because it sounded like he was trying to do something.
Well, I'll let you.
And I
know.
might not be alive long enough to try to do this again.
Well, on your turn, I'll give you the answer that you so dearly seek. On this turn, though, all right. So this thing does a
Yeah.
minor amount of what it normally could do to the party at this moment. Like normally it would like lobbing like a grade A like mango out of its back. This is like more like a C grade mango coming out of its back, like a third of what it could possibly do in your general vicinity.
So I'm just gonna assume I'm still dead.
3 bludgeoning damage. Dodge, you take 1 bludgeoning damage. Roll him, you take 3.
Roll him, go nap nap.
See, he like turns his head and goes, magic! Boom!
Distracted by the thoughts.
So, Roland is unconscious. Roland, does that take you to exactly 0?
Yep.
Oh, excellent. So he's not... Okay, let's not do the big X of death. He's not dead. He's just...
Nap nap.
Critical.
He's just napped out. Yeah, he's not dying. So as long as it doesn't go negative, he's not like bleeding out or anything. He's just not available at the moment. Let's just go with that icon. Yeah, he's unavailable for questioning. Speaking of questioning, Cinder, how's your turn going, buddy?
It's gonna go like this. Dance around.
Get away from the mango blast, the mortar of the mango. Yeah, it's called mango mortar, by the way.
Of course
Very
it
original.
is. And we're gonna try and stabby. Whip. Oh, come on! Why now?
Nadar, the hero, the legend, the man with the muscles. What do you do on your turn?
Okay, so there's only one enemy left, right? Just that one enemy?
No, there's 2.
Dodge is still alive, yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to come help Dodge out.
That'd be excellent.
And I'm going to use my short sword.
You can move there with 30 movement, by the way.
Scoot him back up one. Just scoot him.
Yeah,
There you go.
just
You're
up
good.
one. But yeah, you're good. All right.
I am close enough to attack now, though, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
You are
cool.
within 5 feet of range for like any melee weapon. That's more than enough.
Okay,
More
then
than
I'm going
enough.
to do my short sword.
Yes! you run up. You like just dig your short sword right down its gullet. Roll for damage.
I mean, it needs
And
1.
I just want to see how. So you do enough damage to kill this thing from full health to 0. So you just how with this style are you like you just put the blade right into like the center of its core and just have it hang there like a finesse style, or you just like shove this thing like Excalibur like down into the dirt?
I come and stab it right in the... wouldn't want to say heart because it doesn't have a heart, but in the weak spot that obliterates
like
it.
the throat, like the mouth, and just
In
goes,
its mango launcher.
Yeah.
yeah, just goes it just falls down to the ground.
Good old kebab style.
It is dead. Yes.
Mango demon, It's gone.
Well, I would call him just Mango Imp. The Mango Demon is still on the other side.
It was a great turn, by the way. I'm really proud of you. Roland is unavailable for questioning.
Nap, nap.
All right, let's see. Please don't roll a 6. That's a 1. Excellent. It does not reload the mango mortar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I'm going to make a suggestion. On your next turn, grab him and run. It's-
It is not hungry.
Yep. I'm starting to
So, it's not hungry, so it doesn't take a bite out of the Rollum. However, you see it starts to slowly reach its tendrils toward the Rollum, and its gaping maw opens up, and you see a bunch of little itty baby mango monsters inside its gullet, reaching out toward him. Cinder, it's your turn.
oh, is it?
Is it
Let's see.
the tendrils slowly reaching out toward him? The machine gun gullets
Cool.
of these guys.
Whoop!
These looks like
Peace!
You know, there was that thing you wanted to do earlier.
Yeah, it was called Run Away.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
you're
move,
doing it really well.
Well, he is he not?
Just an
Dodge is
FYI, I'm bloodied.
He is off the map.
Yep, I'm gone.
Nadar.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason I said
I-
pick him up and run.
I guess I'm gonna have to drop the dead body to pick him up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
the dead body and
It
pick up
hits-
Roland.
All right. Would you make an athletics check to grab the Roland?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. I can't pick him up.
I don't know if you're gonna keep standing.
Oh, it rolls a 1. You
Turned it again. Okay, so
right.
so I did
So
pick
you-
him up.
yeah. So it you just like sweep it out of it. Go na boo boo, and I'm assuming you run.
Yep.
Okay.
I
So
don't know
because
how
of your
far I can go,
strength
but-
and yeah, so you had to move 5 there. You can move 25, so you can go to here.
Okay.
Yep. You had to take your action to drag it along. It's being dragged along. I will consider it in sheathed on your back.
Sheathed on your back.
Yeah.
Rollum is napping.
Boy, Roland, we're gonna get you out
Roll
of
them the
town.
equipment unit.
One final roll. If this is a 6, bad things happen. If this is not a 6, life is great.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's a 5,
Oh.
not a 6. It does not reload the mortar, the mango mortar, and your party successfully gets away.
Yay.
Not so much yay. How many days do we have to go to get the place?
Oh, this is only day 1.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. How many days until we actually get to Novagrad?
Who knows?
Oh, wait.
So, is now a good time for a break?
I guess. How long have we been doing this now?
About halfway point?
If you have to use
well. It's only been a little over an hour.
Hour? Is it?
Yeah, hour 18 is what I got.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we were supposed to start at 2, so it is the halfway mark of what we were supposed to do. I don't really care if we go over, so.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, sounds good to me. We'll continue on. You guys had to use the restroom or anything like that? Because I really have to. That's why I'm making
Okay.
excuses.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
go
then,
ahead.
yeah,
All
then,
right,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
All right, so I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Grab lunch. Apologize to your wives if you have them or girlfriends.
Yeah.
it's
Or
a
posters
break.
if you're
it's
sad.
a break. It's a break, break, a break, a
All right,
break.
cool. See you in a sec.
All right.
Intermission, it's intermission. Sorry, folks. We'll be right back from these messages. I'm gonna have to edit this out.
I grab the defective bottle, naturally.
You know, this is going to be an interesting moment when we come back.
Oh, you're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, ah. You realize that, you know, we're kind of going back, right?
All right.
There's some loot there for you guys.
And food.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Sorry, guys. These kids come up to my door. They're selling Valentine's.
Oh,
Because it's like Valentine stuff.
cute. Yeah.
That's just like look at him go.
So-
I'm single.
I'm single and I need candy more than the women do. Mine. You know, now that I look at turn order, why do I have a name and no one else does?
Mine's the other way around. Mine's mine and no one else has a
Yeah,
name.
same thing.
Oh,
for all
okay,
of us.
okay.
Because only you have access to your character sheet. So if you have a last name that you want to have hidden from other people, information or stuff like that, only you know it. I see all of them.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, including Mango Mortar and Mango Minion. They're M&Ms, by the way.
Ah.
So hopefully I haven't spooked you guys off too hard from our first encounter.
Oh no, that was hilarious. I'm perfectly good. I told you I'm perfectly good
fun.
with almost dying, so.
Okay. Well, I also told
Almost
you
died.
you are level 1s. Level 1 is very...
Very squish.
And I'm aware that when we talked the other day about the whole fire and you said the forest thing, but I knew it was raining.
I was hinting, yes.
You look like you really are enjoying that, man.
Oh,
The look on your face is delicious.
yeah, I haven't had that yet today, so I need to. Ugh. Ooh. Your daily essentials in health is what I'm eating there, unfortunately. Ugh.
You'll have to tell me what you grabbed. 'Cause it
Oh, you
looks
want
like...
like I have a list actually.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
You mix it yourself?
I have a company to do it for me.
Oh, okay.
I just have to put it all together.
Dodge, I noticed
Basically,
you
I've been-
always wear a beanie.
Yeah.
Me?
I just noticed that.
He's a beanie baby.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, at least I wasn't
And
a baby when those came out.
I was a young.
I mean, when they
a young
came
boy.
out, I was young.
Yeah.
Remember?
No, I mean, I was like 4, 5?
It was like 92.
Mm-hmm. So Jay, every time I look at your image, I like picture like a cutscene out of a movie with
Dodge, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Yeah, so you were like 4 or 5.
That's why I said he's a baby.
You-
We were children. We knew what they were.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
edible.
I was 4.
No, that was
I
you.
just thought it was a toy.
I thought everything was edible at that point.
Yeah.
Speaking of edible,
What
Let
cutscene
me-
were you talking about?
well, have you played the old Command and Conquer series?
I don't know if I don't think I actually played those games. I remember them and I've heard of them.
Okay, like all the cutscenes were like always just like you like talking directly to like one of the individuals, and it had like a bunch of like camera things like all around it, like a teleconference kind of like thing going on there. Every time I look at your
McDowell.
yeah, and I just want to see you. I'm just like greetings, Commander.
You feel like you're playing Command and Conquer.
Oh, I am kind of playing Command and Conquer. I'm conquering with the mango monsters.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I have 16 different variants of the mangoes.
Yeah.
The
All
highest
annoying.
is the mango mother load.
They should
course.
put that in the official monster compendium, or whatever it's called.
Compendium.
Compendium.
I've written a module with these things in there. They renamed them. They were like, we can't keep track of all these M&Ms. I'm like, I know. You just gotta sprinkle them here, sprinkle them there. Okay. So, I'm going to. All right, is everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Does anybody need to order food?
Well, I mean, that would be great if people actually delivered where I live, but
I am sorry to hear your loss.
right?
No, I'm good. I'll eat after we're done.
All right. Okay. I will schedule that for that time. Okay. All right. So, welcome back to the story as we can kind of slowly focus back on there. As you guys run away from the fight into the bog. How far away do you guys run? Cinder and Nadar. Roland, I'm going to exclude you for a moment.
I mean, far enough away that the thing's not going to catch up to us anytime soon.
So, 5 minutes? 6 minutes?
Go good. We'll go an even 10 for me at
I'd
least.
say 10. Yeah, 5 minutes. I feel like I'd still think that it might be behind me. 10 minutes gives us enough time to actually get far enough away.
Okay. So after 1 minute of you guys running, both Cinder and Nadar. Wait, no. That would be, yeah, Nadar and Roland. Okay, all right. No, it's okay.
Have you
So,
on my back, Roland?
Roland
Carrying you.
and Nadar, would you give me a con saving throw? On a character sheet, be the top left. Ooh. Better. Roland will discover something when he wakes up. Now, those of you that were bit in the neck, would you make for me a con saving throw?
No.
It was a grade C mango mortar, so do that effect because that's all right. So, Nadar.
Oh, wait, I wasn't bit in the neck. Was I, or was I?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were. You're the
yeah,
first
well.
one to discover that attack. So, Nadar, as you start trudging along a little bit, you're making pretty good progress. Like the adrenaline's still kind of pumping through your veins, and all of a sudden you start feeling a little bit of liquid coming out of your neck. As you're running along.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to stop and check it? You just keep running. You're like, I think it's still
okay,
behind.
okay. Yeah, I do want to stop and see how bad is it.
All right, so you grind to a halt. Cinder feels great, by the way. Out of all of you guys, Cinder is feeling fantastic.
He's awake now.
No.
Cinder.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I survived.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're way away. Okay. And he's not around us, right?
You make a perception check to see where that thing is.
I think he's talking about me.
Oh, yeah. All right, it's up to Dodge where he is. Up to Cinder where he is. Yeah. You're looking for the brambling bush. Well, you're a minute away in that region. Okay. Who knows where it is? So, do you want to make a medicine check on your throat?
Yeah. Okay. I will do that.
Nope.
So,
Red blood.
Nadar.
I was
So,
prefer
you
to do
start,
something else, but that's okay.
Yeah. So, to identify what's going on with your neck and whatnot, you scratch it a little bit, which is a great thing to do on wounds. And you like pull your like talon back up to kind of take a look at it, and your blood from which beforehand was like a nice, good-looking, solid like golden look to it. Now is coming up green, and you see like a little bit of like grass coming out of your throat now as you like irritably like scratch it and see what's going on there. Whatever's happening to you is probably not in your favor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll give you this though. You can like turn over, like you're about to like have like drop like the Roland to like kind of like check out your neck real quick. You like look over at Roland, and his is about as far along with yours because unfortunately he's not really awake to combat this in his throat. So, Roland, do you have a beard?
No.
You do now.
You've grown a beard in this run.
Yeah, it's like a
I
green.
think the
like,
beard is green.
Yes, it is. It is green. You're not looking very great.
He's
Yeah.
still out
Fell
of it.
asleep.
He's still out of it, yes, but he soon might be permanently out of it.
Can I try to wake him up?
Sure.
Yeah, you have the ability
So-
to, you know.
Yeah. All of you guys have the ability to try to wake him up. Wait.
Because he's a magic
No.
user, right?
He's a magic user. So the way to recover people to wake them back up, you need to have some kind of healing magic or healing component on you. Looking through your inventories of what you guys are capable of, Nadar, you cannot do this. Cinder.
I just want to slap him awake.
Yeah, it's not like he's like sleeping, but he's just like
Yeah.
going in between like life and death at this moment. You could stop and take about like an hour's rest to try to recover, see if that'll allow
okay, I
him
can do
to
that.
wake up. But it's an hour of being out in the swamp with that thing
Okay, fair
and
enough.
whatever else is out there.
Okay, so I still make a decision. It's still my turn.
Well, it's, like you're not in turn right now. It's like whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying you notice this. This is your action you take. This is the result of what you take.
Okay. Can
Yeah.
well, we are in a forest.
Yes.
Can I try to track or figure out where maybe I could find like a cabin or shelter or a cave or anything like that?
Sure. You can. There is a survival check you can make to kind of track and see what else is out here. See what you can find or discover.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try that. And
Excellent. So going by the tracks, you can see like after kind of like noticing your little track prints and where you guys are moving around there, you can see that these shrubs, these M&Ms that like moving around the area, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. So they like move around like in the brambled brush. You can kind of see like where they're going, where they move along. You also see various sizes of this, probably about 7 to 8 different sizes of steps in the area where you are. You also see two sets of footprints where you guys are heading as well. They seem to be deeper down into the ground, somebody with a bit more armor on them taking off. And you guys can track their footprints all the way up. Like you can like see like a direction where you go. You haven't left there yet, but you can track them. Where you can go.
okay,
If that's
so
something you want to do.
so there's two paths I can take now.
You can see there's a lot of things in here. The only like noticeable, discernible tracks you can see is where these two individuals with heavy laden steps left. You also see like the cart trail as well, where you guys were going toward. So you guys are not heading in the direction you need to go to wherever your destination is. You're like heading in the.
Okay, I do
opposite.
want to follow the tracks,
Okay.
even if it is going away from the destination. But
Yeah, like you guys were heading toward this city, and these tracks, instead of going like continuing forward where you're going on, you're like backtracking a little bit to the side.
okay, that's fine.
All right.
I'm still.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Okay.
track 'em.
So Nadar takes the body and walks up. Cinder, do you want to go along with them? Do you want to split the
Yeah,
party?
sure, why
Do you
not?
wanna... Okay. I don't control your characters. That's like the only thing in the world I don't control yet. My control is not at your level yet.
Hey, it's okay. I don't control my character either at the moment.
It's great. Man. Well,
Fair
you're
enough.
you are the exception. All right. So you guys accurately track how long it takes you guys 2-3 minutes to kind of get there. Do you guys say anything along the journey, or are you guys just dead quiet because you don't want to be heard by anything?
I don't know, Cinder. Do you want to be quiet, or do you want to talk to each other and figure out if we're gonna figure something out?
I just like imagine the scene. I'm just like he's turning to go like, "Hey,
Just looking at each other.
do we want to like be quiet, or we want to talk about what's going on?" Might get a choice.
I think we just keep walking.
Yeah, I think we should be quiet probably, because if anything shows up, we're probably screwed.
Excellent. Would both of you please give me stealth checks?
Oh, jeez.
There it is. I fell
Wow.
over something.
So that's a 2 and a 2. So you guys are like, all right, let's stealth. You turn over, you see the tracks, and you like making like a large step down into the dirt, and like you just hear as you guys are just like trudging along like the most like Didar, you know exactly where to go, but you are like ankle deep in the swamp, like trudging your way along, and you guys are like trying to be like quiet about this, going like, and then it turns into come.
Yelling.
So as you guys are making your way through the area, I gotta make some rules. That's
Down the tracks.
All right. So about 30 seconds of your little
Jeez.
stealth adventure
Well, that lasted very long.
with a mighty 8. You guys, who wants to make this roll? Just give me a general luck roll of a d20.
I'll roll
up
it. I'm asleep.
You're asleep. So
Yeah.
let's determine the fate of the party. These guys are rolling awesome.
You said a D20, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God it wasn't you.
Right.
So, Roland, due to the fates, the destiny, or your various circumstances, Cinder and Nadar, you guys are in the absolute middle with no cover around whatsoever. About 2 feet worth of swamp water below you. And you see on the corner of one of the areas, coming and rising out of the bog behind you, a serpentine-looking creature, 3 eyes on both of its sides, and it hisses like purple-looking fog out of its breath in your general vicinity. What do you do?
Travis, you've killed the entire team.
All right, man. Thanks, dude. Wow.
Do you want to turn around and fight? Do you want to run?
What have I done?
I mean,
Do you want to submerge down in the swamp and try to hide?
this thing obviously lives in this. Like, how are we gonna hide from it? Especially when we stealth a 2.
I mean, that was your stealth to get here.
Does this thing speak any languages, or is it
Do you
just
want to
animal
attempt to
voice?
communicate to it?
Oh my God, please don't.
Oh, wait. Yes, you actually know exactly what it says, Nadar.
Oh no.
That was my question, but I do know what it says. So I do know I could speak to the thing.
Oh,
It could be
yes.
aggressive, but it knows
Well,
how to.
hold on. Do I have?
Nadar, it says that in your local language to you.
Wait, do I?
Okay.
With my one thing. No. It doesn't count towards this, does it?
It does not, no. You get
Okay.
that thing at next level.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Should
So
we
Nadar,
run? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, so you know what it says. I like anything that says like another language, I will just type out to you guys for the sake of like, posterity.
Right.
So yeah, it's like slowly kind of like shaking off like the mud off of its back. It's like a nice like little sun bath going on there on this like wet and dreary day. Um,
Okay. So it's my decision, right? Right now.
I mean,
it's both of your
Or
decisions.
both yours. Okay.
Well, except Roland. Roland has no choice in this whatsoever.
Okay.
You can
So,
leave him
Cinder,
gaggling in the bog if you want.
We either need to
I'm sorry.
we either need to run or fight. That's
yeah,
basically
that's always been the situation.
yeah.
I am partial to running,
running. Okay.
mainly
We
because
have to
I am
carry-
very, very hurt.
But we have to carry Cinder or Roland with
Roland.
us.
And that's you have to carry Roland.
Okay, fair enough. Oh wait,
Do
so
you
we have
want to
run. Yeah, I guess. It's
Yeah,
just
we'll
run.
try and run through this stupid
We'll just
bog.
run. We'll try to run, but I'm gonna try to like maybe I can leave something behind, like one thing of ration or something.
Well, you see, the problem is your rations that you normally have on you is
Yeah.
Is
about
what?
a minute. All the rations and food you guys would have, because they didn't have you guys carry anything on you besides like your bare
Okay.
bones like
Yeah.
armor. Is sorry, this was just appropriate. So you have like no rations on you. You could try to trick this thing. I'm gonna have you tell me how you're tricking this thing.
All right. You know what? Screw it. This is either gonna be make or break time. I'm gonna try and intimidate it.
Okay.
Screw you. I have a +5 on intimidation. Screw you. I can still roll a 1 though.
All right, Cinder, I want you to roleplay this as much as possible.
All right. Fun times. All right. So I take out my sword, and since I can sort of, channel through it,
Mm-hmm.
I make it glow as bright as possible. And I try to use that as a way to intimidate this thing into thinking that I am way more stronger than I am.
So it's either gonna think you're like something like beyond its capabilities, or it's gonna think that you're a flashlight or like a glow bug that it can like clean its teeth with.
Yes. Options are all that is.
Okay, and can I, while he's doing that, can I try to figure out what its weakness is by like insight or something?
Shh. Insight will let you know what
Or no?
its insight will let you know what its intentions are.
Oh, okay.
It would be more of a
You-
perception roll.
Perception lets you see it. Investigation will
think
let
so.
you
Oh,
identify what you
investigation,
see. Insight will let you read what it's wanting to do. Yeah. So Cinder and Nadar. Cinder, make the intimidation. Nadar, make the insight. Nadar, it looks hungry. Cinder,
Fair enough.
well, as a very hard DC difficulty to intimidate this thing, the DC was 20.
Of course. Hey, I had to take a chance. It was my highest roll.
It was a great moment. Like I pictured this in the swamp. You guys like stop, you, like turn around, you like stare at the thing. It stares at you. You like glow your blade, and it like goes like.
Damn, mag lights always go out when you need it most.
Yeah. Start shaking the blade like, come on.
There was
Yeah.
ever a time I needed you.
So
Should have used Energizer.
there's a bunny that just like walks along the swamp exit. Okay, so I'll ask you guys once again as this thing like starts like noticing like the glowing light bulb in your hand and gets a little bit more hungry and a little bit closer. Do you guys want to fight this thing or do you want to run?
I mean,
Okay, so he's so is it just looking at the glowing thing? Is it blinded at all?
It's the opposite. Now it's interested. Before it
Okay.
was hungry. Now it's interested.
I think we just need to run, dude. It's too
I mean,
dangerous.
it is one of our only options.
I mean, the only other thing we could I was gonna try to do is maybe try to cut off its head or something like that, but I don't know if that'll work.
I mean, you'd have to roll pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, cutting off the head works like 9 out of 10 times in D&D. Not gonna lie, but
For this Hydra, it'll work really well.
Oh, it's a Hydra. Okay, never mind.
Spoilers.
Okay, then we need to run. That's my
Yeah,
final
I mean,
decision.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, then we run.
All right.
What happens after that?
All right. Well, I'm gonna turn on this music. All right. So,
Really now.
all right, ladies and gentlemen of the journey, would you please roll for initiative and start your engines? We call it the swamp fire.
Oh, come on!
A 5 on the initiative for the sender. Sender Trebek. 101. Jumpstart engine. Nadar, what does your engine sound like?
zoom zoom.
Not very good. I'm having trouble finding that.
Top middle.
Top to L.
Oh. And
8.
No, Jesus. Thankfully, at least it wasn't a 20. Jesus.
Yeah, 20 would have been bad. So the engines rev off, and you see this thing, and another head, and another head, and another head start coming out of the bog there,
oh my gosh.
and it just leaps, like just bounding out of the swamp towards you guys. Like it is hovering like above the swamp, coming out after you guys, moving very rapidly toward you. So for chase scenes, they make you can either move your speed. I'm gonna cut down the music a little bit. 'Cause you get the points. This is a bit more appropriate. So so it's just like booking past you guys. It's gonna make an athletics check to try to because now it's interested. I have to make some kind of penalty for you flashlighting its face. Athletics check for this guy is not great. 9. Okay, so it stumbles a little bit, kind of on the way. It's head's like rumbling through the ground a little bit. It just wasn't well up balanced. So it's a decent distance away from you guys. Now on your turn for chasing, because you guys are stuck in the swamp, you have the option of running normally, using your action, or your athletics to try to quickly run through the swamp, which if you succeed will get you further away from this creature. If you fail, it will get you half the movement you normally would have had by moving normally, or you can try to hide and duck down to the swamp. Now, I will give you this hint. Sender, you are the glow stick.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna run.
Normally or expediently?
Expediently while holding roll on my back.
All right, make an athletics check. Unfortunately, you don't have your hands really. Oh, nice. That is an excellent. So it's gonna be a little bit harder for you to run because you have a body on your back while running through the swamp. If you were to drop the Roland, it would be a lot of dead weight off your shoulders. No offense, Roland.
I can't disagree.
Okay. So
But you book it, like you see this thing, and like a surge of your inner bloodline comes back to you, wanting to preserve your life, and you just see like clumps and clumps of just swamp just disappear before you as it just flies into the air as you take off. So you have made very good distance.
okay.
Cinder, do you want to
Cinder
do a
is
bout as
impressed.
well?
Yeah, I don't have much of an option. I'm gonna have to hope that I roll well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here it goes. My death. Probably.
So, because you're trying to expediently do this, you you turn around, you're ready to go along with Nadar, and Nadar just slops up a bunch of stuff in your face, and you're trying to come. It's like behind a pickup truck with a bunch of rocks in the gravel just hitting you in the face. You're kind of going there. So you move about as far as the creature does on
Sorry,
this turn. Yeah, Nadar, you are like 60 feet in front of him. Nadar, this thing's like 60 feet behind you. So, Roland, you're also 60 feet ahead of Cinder. Aren't you glad you're unconscious and not having to make these rolls? This is where Cinder just starts like running up, like jumps on Nadar's back, goes, go, go, go!
Okay.
Yeah!
So I'm farther ahead now. Is the Hydra kind of like ignoring me now? Am I far enough away?
You are not the glow stick.
Okay. Then I think while I have a chance, I want to hide Roland's body
In the swamp?
in the swamp.
Well, it's the Hydra's turn, so I'll have the Hydra
okay.
go, and then you get to go next.
Okay.
So the Hydra is gonna try to bound after you, dodge.
Okay.
It's gonna start moving normally, as it like starts like stumbling back on its head. So it's just like from the outside view, from the Energizer Bunny's view, there's just pew, come on, and then you have the Hydra just like face first, like back two flippers are like up in the air, and while it's like trying to like get good distance. Trying to like get to where you are.
The Hydra has flippers?
The Hydra has flippers.
That's irregular.
Alright, so Nadar, it is your turn. How do you want to hide this corpse body in the swamp? Like,
so we're in swamp. Is there any like tall grass too? Like tall swamp leaves or whatever? You know what I'm talking about?
You are about 100 feet from like the nearest edge. Like you guys like tracked right through this because of the two. You guys like tracked like right to the center of like the wettest, dampest, openest swamp possible for this thing to find you.
Okay, so can I use like mud and stuff to cover his body? I don't want to accidentally drown him.
Well,
you might
you're
do
that. You're about an ankle up to him, so unless you can somehow anchor his body to not drown, if you let go of his body and just sit it on top of the swamp, it will float down to the bottom, and he will probably never come back up the same.
You're gonna have to run with him.
Okay, I guess never mind. Never mind. I won't hide his body. So I'm just gonna keep running.
You wanna book it, or you wanna like strut normally?
I'm gonna do strut normally now that I have it.
Okay, yeah. So you just move further away from.
Yeah.
Cinder!
Huzzah! Let's go with the athletics roll. And again with the 12.
So you move a little bit more than the Hydra does in the swamp. However, you're like still like come on, and just trudging along as you're like going there. Like you can literally see like Nadar just booking it through the swamp, like his tail fin, like his tail is like a propeller, like just propelling him through the swamp. And then the other thing with the propeller is not doing well in the swamp, and then you are in the middle. Your sword is, by the way, it's not glowing anymore.
I'd hope not.
Yes, it's like doing the opposite of it. It's like trying to like hide itself.
Of course it is. This little bastard never helps me when I need it.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. This is like the saddest encounter I've ever won in my entire life.
Stop it, children.
All right, so it's gonna stop trying to move and dodge. You just see it just start like going.
Oh, come on! I don't need this.
Nadar, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, so
You hear this, by the way. You hear the charge up of a hyper beam.
Okay, so it's about to fire a hyper beam.
It's about to fire something.
Okay.
Might have to do with that poisonous-looking breath it had earlier. Hint, hint.
I guess just keep running.
All right,
Run,
if you
Forrest,
make an
run.
athletics, you will make it to the edge of the swamp and be basically out of the Hydra's territory.
Okay, then yes, I'm gonna do that. So
All right, athletics.
Here we go.
Nope.
So you like as you try to like stumble your way on there with a 10 and like the extra weight you have on there, you like like take like a deeper step than you intend to go on there. You make like great progress, and you like step like about a foot lower in the bog, just have that bad step, and you just like fall face flat forward into the ground along with the Rollum.
Okay.
And you can kind of step back up, but you just like make a lot less progress this turn.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Cinder.
I think my only option is to hide in the bog.
That's an excellent option, sir. Would you please make a stealth check in the bog?
That's a little bit better.
That's not bad. I guess it's passive. That's not bad at all. So, Nadar, being the only guy that can like see this, Cinder, do you like have your eyes open or closed in the swamp water?
I'm gonna keep them closed. I ain't saying I don't want it.
All right, pros and cons of both performances. So, Nadar, you see an absolute metric ton of just poisonous-looking smoke across this, like just coating the entire arena. Inside, you're heading in your general vicinity. It's like on like the very luckily you're really athletic, so it's like on the very tippy border of where you are. So you like it's not like enough to like affect you. You like have like a mild like cough. Like it'd be something like if you were in the middle of it, like God forbid, if you were in the middle of it, it'd be like horrendous. Like you'd be having not a great time. But luckily you're on the edge, and it's just like a mild cough you have.
I'm just gonna keep running.
All right, you make it to the edge.
Yeah.
Even with a failed save, you will trek. You will make it to the edge there, and out of the swamp water. No, you have not only made it to the edge. You are the edge, sir. You are safe. Not only are you safe, but you have like a dock and a fishing pole that you can just go fishing in if you want in the swamp water to like make some rations, catch a hydra, catch a Cinder. You can like leave the body there. There's like a couple of Coors Light like sitting there on the shoreline for you, ready to go.
And Roland's with me still.
Oh yeah. You like stick Roland on the end of the fishing pole, like cast him out. See what you get.
I mean, at this point, it's all I'm more.
Nah, you just set him up like a Bernie's.
Sorry, Cinder. Sorry, I left you behind. We gotta find shelter. Me and him. Me and Roland.
Don't worry, there's a good chance we're all dead. So.
So, Cinder. What do you do, Cinder, my friend? By the way, Nadar, the Hydra is totally hidden from you inside the swamp. Whatever action it is doing, with its fins and flippers, in a heavily bogged area, who knows what's occurring?
Okay.
Cinder, you hear swimming noises coming toward you.
Huh? I wonder what's going on.
Mechanics-wise, you can't see it. Ears-wise, you can hear it.
Right, yeah, obviously. I mean, it's not like my character's dumb. He knows what's happening.
You know his life is not great at the moment.
Well, yeah. But that was just in general from the start.
Welcome to Novagrad.
Yeah.
You know, for a session 0, this is really setting the tone. Can I just say that?
I just want I want to day one let you know what you're getting into.
And you have, good sir, you have.
Thank you. You will probably survive.
I doubt it.
This is gonna be really dumb, but I am going to try and. Oh, I'm gonna try and swim through it. Why not?
Sure. You want to give me an athletics check to?
Yep,
swim through it?
I knew it was coming.
You keep trying to swim.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. So you just you're like, walking through swamp, not great. Swimming through swamp, much easier. It's also almost like there may be something above my head that will probably kill me in one hit should I even remotely sniff it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you swim an unknown amount of time for you, time for me to know. All right, it's gonna do. Cinder, You hear more fins in the water now.
It's growing.
Nadar, do you want to do anything on the shoreline?
Yes, so we're so far, but I know that our necks are still bleeding, so I want to try and use some of the swamp to cover up Cinder's neck to heal him.
Roll 'em.
Roll 'em.
Roll him. Sorry, I have these flipped around over here.
You want to use the swamp water?
Or the swamp, or like the
mud?
The mud.
Must use it as like a compact to stop it. To
Yeah.
stop the bleeding.
Yeah. I'll give the medicine check to check that out. See what occurs of it. 19.
Fair
I'm
enough.
really glad you rolled that well. Because if you rolled another nat 1, you probably would have killed him.
Okay.
He just grabs up a bunch of the poison and just throws it in his face.
He's just like, I'm sure there's not like this is not infected. Oh look, it's more green. I just need to like get the green out, right?
I did think of that, but I'm trying to save Rollum over here.
Well, you have successfully aided him a great deal. He's no longer in life-threatening situations. He's in a moderately threatening situation. As opposed to Cinder.
Yeah.
All right, Cinder, you have anything else you want to do besides just keep swimming?
Just keep swimming. You know the way it goes. Just keep swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Yes.
Oh.
I did it again.
All right, so with this, would you make a con check for me, Cinder?
Crap. This is where it's gonna go all wrong. Yeah.
Well,
not great.
all right. So as you're swimming along there at like the rapid pace, the adrenaline still kind of getting you like continuing on from there. You momentarily lose breath at the moment, and this next turn you have to either get to shore or get above the water to breathe. Otherwise, you'll start suffocating.
How far away am I?
Who knows? You're not looking. I also rolled a luck chance to see which direction you're swimming in. Like you're not like obviously like turning back around, but you're like in a general like 90-degree arc. Like which way are you going? Like are you taking the shortest path, the longest path?
Right. All right. I mean that's next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nadar, you see coming out of the water like an almost like Free Willy situation, just come out of the water up into the air and just slam into, for some reason, Cinder loses his breath, like it's like breath underwater, and a tidal wave occurs in the middle of the swamping area. Cinder, would you make a dex saving throw for me, please?
I'd rather not.
Good. It pushes you further toward the party.
Alrighty.
That's like a tidal wave
So I can
caresses
see
you.
them now.
Yeah, like the swamp, like the poison started, like it's cleared up a little bit with this minor shockwave. Cinder, final turn.
All right, let's swim. That last little bit of trance. Ha! Oh, come on.
Good. You needed a 10.
Oh, thank God.
If you didn't succeed in that last bit there, it would have not have worked as well. All right. So Cinder, you like just start like moving along, and you like just your hand hits the shoreline. Nadar, he is about like 30, 40 feet like to your right down the swamp shoreline. Just breeze out of the water and surfaces. He lives.
I'm a good swimmer.
I don't see a swamp, by the way. Is there supposed to be a swamp there?
No.
No,
This
this is just it's just the power of your imagination.
Oh, okay. I just saw
Yeah.
somebody moving arrows and stuff. So.
Oh, that was me.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, you have survived the swamp.
The second encounter right off the rip.
Well, this is one of the random encounters that you could or could have not have incurred.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I didn't know if high or low was good, okay? found out it's bad at this particular point in time.
It depends on who I'm asking. Is it good for this guy or this guy? Is it good for you or good for them? All right, so you guys meet back in the swamp. Is there any exchange of words you want to comment on?
I don't like being wet.
We haven't said like any words to each other at this point.
Just like this, like the most like subtle like stoic party, just. I don't like being wet.
A simple
I've
question.
read too many
Actually,
books to be doing this shit.
At this point, I have a simple question for Cinder: is if he can heal anybody.
No, does it look like I'm a healer?
Do you have any kind of magic that can heal?
I'm like the opposite of that.
Okay, well, fair enough. So we have nothing to say to each other then, right?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm just upset.
So we venture on. We venture on.
Soggy as all hell.
Excellent. Well, you have a couple options there. You may attempt to. Nadal, you seem to be the tracker of the group at the moment, too. You may attempt to, how shall you say, backtrack and go get your rations, which you will need to survive the night with food in your gullet. You probably survive without it, but it's a optional thing. You have the tracks still leading. They actually did go around the swamp. You can keep tracking them to see where they went. You can choose to just try to navigate via the stars and pick a direction where to go. Or you can just stay here if you want.
I feel like we should follow these tracks still.
I mean, we don't really have any other options other than to try and go find food.
Okay, then let's follow the tracks.
All
Still.
right. All right, so Nadar, you're following the tracks. Cinder, what are you doing while he's tracking? Because his head has to be like down. He has to like follow the trail.
Sorry,
Sorry, Roland. I would love to have more stuff for you.
Oh, I
Normally,
know.
when there's more healing in the party, you get it back around.
Yeah, there is. What? I guess I'll keep an eye out for right now. I don't really have much of another option.
Sure. Okay. So Nadar, would you give me a survival check to follow this on? Pretty easy for use. Oh yeah, fantastic. Great. You are so good at this. You are a verified tracker with a seal of 1. You're doing a great job here. Cinder, would you please do as well with a perception check? Okay. Let's see how hidden their camp is. All right. So, you guys continue along your way, silent, stoic, wet, hungry, green, bubbled. And you guys stumble across a like a nice clear opening. You like come around the trees. The trees are pretty about to fall over, by the way, when you get pushed on them. Like the roots are rotting and dead. And you push over like one of the trees, and you see in the middle of a cave formation 2 bodies like sitting up there, like a light conversation between them. There's like a tent being like half strung up between them. They have like there's a fire going between them. And yeah, that's what you see. Like it's like they're kind of like up a little like cave formation. The tracks lead right to them.
Okay, so Cinder, I have an idea.
If you say raid their camp, I swear to God.
No. Let me try to approach them, but you stay back.
Yes, brilliant. Let's have the big scaly monster go up to them out of the woods.
But I can talk to them. I can see how they react. But if they are crazy, you can just attack them.
Yes, but I can also lie to them.
Okay, fair enough. I can do that too. We're both good liars, apparently. Well, what do you want to go up to them then?
Yeah, why not? I'll
Okay, you're right. If you go to them, you're probably less scary looking than me. So I'll chill out. I'll just be on the lookout for in case they're about to attack you.
All right, I was gonna put
Okay,
my
go
sword
ahead.
and hide it away as much as possible.
Okay. So, describe for me how you approach this. I'm very curious.
So I'm going to play the role of the not exactly damsel in distress, but damsel in distress.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you're bloody. You're dying.
Yeah. I'm gonna seem like I'm in much more peril than I am when I am in quite a bit of peril. So basically, I'm just gonna go up there, ham it up, and act like I need help severely, and that I've been attacked by these great many monsters.
So don't feel threatened, but I'm gonna move you over to this storyboard.
It's always this, isn't it, Forge?
So, like the K formations, how about like right here? Draw shape. Draw freehand. Thank you. And like like the two individuals are sitting in there. All right, so role play for me. How do you like walk up to these people? You have your sword stowed away. You have a little bit of blood on you.
So, gasping for air, limping, I go over exclaiming loudly, "Help! I need help! I need help!"
Okay. In what language? Common.
I'm gonna go with common. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's pretty common.
Yes, it is. It is the universal language. Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, come on! Of course,
They
the other
don't
one's a 21.
Yeah. They don't move. They don't flinch.
Great, they're of the helping kind. I guess I'll try.
Nadar, you see this from the back. Like you see him like walk up and go, "Help! Help! Help me!" And like from the back, you can see this, and you can see these two individuals not move.
They're just not moving. They're just looking at him. They're not even saying anything.
Yeah, they don't even move their heads now.
I think I'm. So they're there. Where are we?
Well, Cinder on the map is, I'd say about there.
Okay, so we're coming from down, not up.
Yeah. Nadar, you're about there. The corpse known as Roland is there. Nadar, you could have been like dual wielding corpses, by the way, for this first episode 0.
For half
okay.
movement.
So that one dead body in the beginning, I don't have.
No,
you
you
had to
dropped
drop it.
Oh.
Yeah, you had to change one dead body for another dead body.
Okay, cool.
The word is dying.
Dying.
He's stable. He just needs a bit of rest, and he'll be fine.
You know what? I am just gonna come up with you, and because I'm also injured, right? But I'm not like bloodied up.
Yeah. Not yet.
Okay, but I think I'm gonna to be less intimidating. I don't know if they're gonna.
Depending on what they
attack us or
do,
not.
we'll see what occurs with you, my friend.
Okay, let's just run up to him, and I'm gonna try and persuade him also.
Sure.
And okay, where is it? Here.
Well, they flinch in your direction about as much as they do in Dodge's direction.
Which is
And
to say, none.
They don't even move their head. Yeah.
Okay, well.
I guess I get closer to try again.
Yeah.
Okay. Move your character on the board. You have control of them. To show me. All right. So you like continually come up closer to them. Yeah. 2 individuals sitting around the campfire, not looking in your direction. Like they're like looking like at the fire. Like the like trembled tent is like probably like collapses a little bit like as you guys show up, like get like a little closer.
Can I roll perception?
Sure. What are you looking
So, are
for?
we still on
or
turns?
at?
We're still on
I
turns,
want to
right?
see.
I just like go back and forth. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if these people are actually alive.
That'd be a great idea. Actually, it's investigation. You can see them.
Investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
Investigation. Oh, come on.
8. Well, I mean,
They're there.
dead things don't move. They fit that quality at least, I guess. Always identifying them. Nadar, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna. I can figure out what they want with insight.
Yeah, if you want to try to read their body language, see what they're like.
I want to
their
try to
mood
figure out
is.
if they're gonna they're.
I know
gonna
how
attack
this is
us.
gonna end.
So, Nadar, you're are you wanting to read their facial expression from 60 feet away, or
Yeah.
do you want to go about as close to Dodge?
No, as far away as I am.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
60
wanna
feet.
get
Okay,
closer.
all right.
It's gonna be a rough one.
18. Well, it's 60 feet away. You can kind of look at them a little bit. They look almost bored, maybe.
Okay, well that doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably should have moved up just a tiny bit.
If you moved up a bit closer, I might give you. DC was 20. Sorry.
Okay, well I'll move closer now at this point.
Okay. Yeah. So I you guys are both moving up. You stop talking. You're like squinting. I'm
And then roll and move your body up too.
oh yeah, naturally.
So I still don't
Roland,
know.
you would be really useful right now. I almost designed this for you, but you're not here.
I'm here in spirit.
I thought of you, buddy. I thought of you when I was making this.
I mean, you thought of me when you threw the mortar too. We're good.
Well, you were. I mean, you ran for the protection of the Arcana, and the Arcana blinded you. All right. So now that you guys are this close, I'll roll this out in the open.
Huzzah!
Cinder, Nadar, you hear from both of the figures.
Yeah, I had this weird feeling.
They are now dead.
Okay. They're undead.
Yeah,
No, they are
dead.
now dead. They are now dead.
Oh.
As
They
of this
just
second,
died.
they just died.
Okay.
You go loot. I'm gonna stay back here.
I think I will do that.
Indeed.
I was like,
I'm just gonna. I'm just.
I'll see how long they hold on. But
But I wanna look around, see if I can't find.
Okay.
Because you said there were some heavy tracks and stuff like that, right?
yeah.
So was that just
yeah, like heavy boot prints? Yeah, it's from their boots.
All right, so it was just the armor and stuff that they were wearing.
Yeah, if you compare their tracks right next to Nadar's, it's about equivalent.
Okay.
Or actually, not Nadar's, probably yours, honestly, because he sinks 2 inches in, you sink an inch in.
Okay.
So it's about that equivalent. Yeah.
Okay, then I want to look around and see if I can't find any other footprints. See if there wasn't something that came out else came by.
Sure. Yeah, Cinder, if you want to give me a survival check, Nadar, you.
Oh, come on!
Oh, excellent.
I found nothing.
Oh, you found something. All right, Nadar, you want to
Fantastic.
give me investigation, kind of just see the conditions, what you're looting
Yeah, I
and
wanna.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay.
I'm just gonna continue to sleep.
Don't worry.
I mean, it shouldn't be a whole lot longer. We'll either be dead or you'll be back awake because you've long rested.
So it's a nat one. I have to respect the rule. I have to respect the rule. Okay. So, Cinder, you're standing here. Nadar, do you leave the body just on your back at all times? Just sleeve it. You have a tie it with rope together, kind of hold on to it.
Yeah, because it doesn't. It's not really affecting my movement, right? I'm able to carry him just fine.
Yes.
I'm not a heavy person, so yeah.
Then yes, I just keep him on me.
So, Nadar,
I am a shield.
You reach down to patting him down, kind of see like what he has on him, and you reach around his waistline where his belt is, where they normally have money from them, and you see a small bulge come out where his heart is. What's your AC?
Is 12.
All right.
Oh,
By 1.
Yep. So, Nadar, come bursting out of this man's body from his green-looking beard, his dilapidated-looking eyes, a very familiar-looking indicator, almost like someone else in the party on your back might have soon, burst forth, and a bunch of vines come ripping out of the sky, in your general direction. Vine lash may hurt a little bit. Ooh. 5.
oof.
It just rips right into you, it scratches right across your torso and just jams itself in the wall.
Well.
Okay, so I take down 5 health.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
You may now roll for initiative if you want.
Initiative. Oh, yeah.
There's Nadar. There's Cinder.
Jeez.
Game really wants to just kill me this time. Come on.
Dude. Okay. Is that damage taken?
No, that's their initiative.
Oh, okay. So just, his force just leaving.
Your odds of survival are
You got it.
0.
wonderful.
0.0.
So we're actually at the camp now, then, aren't we? Are we here?
Nadar's in the camp. Cinder is out front. Rollum is on your back. And the vine trap goes first. Well, I will.
Welcome to the vine trap once again.
I will ask you once again. Your AC is 12. You say?
We should have just went up that path to the right and left.
Ooh.
Perfect. So, for them to hit you, their roll has to equal your AC.
Oh, Jesus.
So, one just surges right through you, Nadar, and then it's his friend from behind rips the other way through your shoulder and knocks you down out in front of the opening passageway of this area. Cinder, you notice this. Now the difference between
Really?
yeah. Now I mean I'm just saying you're rolling low, buddy. So I'm just saying you can notice this. Now, so the difference between Roland. Oh wait.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I took a hit here, dude.
Let's actually. I want to see which one of these things attacked who, because the other one was attacking from behind Nadar.
Right, and I'm a shield.
Yes.
On it.
So I'm gonna roll a d2. 1 Nadar, 2 Rollum. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, it's still Nadar. Nadar, through either heroics or accident, shields Rollum from this blow, knocking himself to the ground. Now, the difference between Rollum and Nadar is actually in negative health category, so at the start of every single one of his turns, he needs to make a death saving throw.
I'm in negative now?
Yeah, because you took 5 damage, right? And you had...
That's 5. So I'm in -3 then.
Yeah. So Now, at the start of every single turn, you make death saving throws. If you succeed on these throws, you'll be stabilized, meaning the same condition as Roland. If you fail on them, you die, and I cry a little bit on the inside. Cinder, how do you save the party?
What?
Wait, did I have to do a saving throw?
On your
Not
turn.
yet.
On your
Oh,
turn.
okay.
Yeah.
But here's the problem with this.
What?
Cinder's the last one alive.
You gotta save us, dude.
No, he doesn't.
Cinder has
gonna-
one objective. Cinder has to go.
You can just run up that pathway right there.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, let's see. Let's get this little thing out here and just go... Boo.
Remember this.
No, you won't. You'll be dead.
Well,
There's
Cinder
nothing I could
retreats.
really do. Like, what other person's about to have a xenomorph come out of his chest?
Rome, you just remember who carried you this.
Remember our friendship.
Remember it in the afterlife.
Well, so at that moment that Cinder takes off, these things can't possibly catch him. Roll him. I need for you to roll for me your death saving throws until you succeed or fail.
Now, if you can
Me?
roll a 20.
Don't you mean
If
Nadar?
he rolls a 20, he's automatically up.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
don't you mean Nadar or me?
Nadar. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So
Yeah, Nadar. This
within
is the most
from-
important role of your character's existence.
I'm about to say I'm asleep.
Probably
for all I
also, like, Roland. So you carried the life of 2 people in your hand that you've known for about 3 hours of your life.
know. So you'll see like death rolls, and it'll say like successes.
So
and
underneath your
failures. You
health.
could just click. You could literally just click that button.
Yep.
Death roll? Oh, death save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Death save. Okay.
So click it once.
Oh!
He's back up.
He's up! Nadar, through sheer tenacity, Cinder just takes off and Nadar just takes it like a boss. He stands up, 1 HP in hand, surrounded by
1
vine
HP.
traps, still active and there. What do you do on your turn, sir?
Run.
Yes, please, thank you. So these vine traps, as I've been hinting,
hold on.
at-
Disengage and run.
actually he doesn't need to. They are traps. Normally you would disengage if they're monsters, but these are just traps. All they do is just pew, pew. And you took both of them. If you were to stay there, they would have gone until you've been a shish kebab. Welcome to Novagrad.
We haven't even
The
made it
dice
to
game.
actual Novagrad yet.
So said you just take off, tears in your eyes at your own stupidity for getting
Actually, you know
involved
what?
in
Screw you,
moments.
Cinder. I'm going this way.
The party splits up.
I mean, you do you.
Excellent.
That's
You do.
I'm tied to his back, so I'm going with him. Apparently.
I mean, technically, Cinder is leaving the party. I mean, I sense a justification in this clause. Man, this is session 0, and we've already come this close.
Well, I mean, I saved him in the beginning, and he saved me since, basically.
like your character bonds are overflowing. Like if I want your characters to work together, minus Dodge, it's like you have a tight knit bond from day one.
And literally, this guy has run from everything.
yeah. I'm almost dead. I know my abilities.
He's a veteran of these campaigns.
yeah, half for this reason.
All right. So,
So we're Novagrad now.
oh,
No. No.
We're probably a full day's out away
We
from it.
still need food.
yes.
We haven't had anything to eat.
So I now get to go to this sheet and with both Cinder and Nadar. You guys are in this area. Okay, Cinder, let's start with you first, buddy. Would you roll for me a D8? Higher is better.
Just roll a D8. 5.
Okay.
That's not bad.
All right, and then roll me a D4.
D4, bam. That's
Okay.
also not bad.
All right. So, Cinder, for the rest of this day, you come across a small horde of these things wanting to like look for, hunt you down, feast upon your internal organs, all that kind of stuff, and they just trudge along like the depths. Please give me a stealth check to survive this day.
Ah, Jesus. Here comes the one. Close enough.
All right. So your day, you can outrun these things. Luckily, because you're higher than things in this area.
Yeah.
Because it's day 0, and but you're pretty much like exhausted, like head to toe. You don't get time to look for food because food is looking for you.
Right.
The mangoes are on the hunt. Nadar, though, buddy, you also want to give me a D8? See how your day goes.
Yeah. So you can just click D8 and it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. There it goes.
4. All right. Then would you give me? Oh, that's a 4. Okay, give me a D6.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
3.
Well,
All right. All right. So you come across another swamp-infested area. Poison seems to be
Of course.
lingering in the area.
it's my weakness is these stupid vines.
Well, you don't come across any vines. You see something like almost like a small boulder, like with its belly up in the air in the middle of this swamping area, just like lathing itself with mud and swamp water. You sensibly go around it, I assume.
Yes, I'm going
Oh,
around.
well done. All right, give me a survival check. Let's see if we can get some food for you and your associate. 19. You find a mango.
Wow, the irony.
Indeed.
A good mango. It's got a couple seeds in it. It'll feed both you and your associate for the remainder of the night.
Cool. So we eat it then.
Whoa. I can't eat anything. I'm nap
I
still.
can feed you.
You can like you can like take the juices and like
spoon feed it to you.
yeah, like the juices like down his throat. So okay.
Don't worry, baby bird. I got you.
Day 0. So you guys all get a long rest. At the end of this long rest, this overnight area, Cinder, you have gained 1 level of exhaustion because you eat
Yeah.
or like starve for a little while. So even though you can survive, not going to die without food, it's definitely affecting you. So 1 level of exhaustion makes it to where all your rolls until you get that cured have disadvantage on ability checks
No goody.
like survival, stealth,
Right.
navigation, persuasion,
The things that I do.
medicine. Yes, but combat wise, you're fine as long as you don't get grappled. Nadar and roll him. You wake back up.
Thank
Nadar.
God. Yes.
Do you want me to roll a hit dice, or am I going back up to 7, or...
You guys are rolling hit dice to recover HP.
Got it.
So in your character inventory to recover HP over over a short rest, a long rest, or whatnot, you'll see a thing underneath your HP that says hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
Roll one of those, and every time you roll one of those, it'll take away 1 of your hit dice. You get 1 of those per level. It rolls a D8 plus your con modifier. That's how much HP you recover.
And here we go.
Wow, roll him. He's back.
There you go. Roll him your back.
Nadar is barely not bloodied, and Cinder, you want to use 1 of your hit die?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop. All right, I'm back up.
I'm so glad to see how you guys are surviving each other. It was a great moment. I'm glad to see all of you guys come together so fruitfully.
Right.
I am Bloodforge Gaming at Bloodforge Gaming. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
So I'm awake now.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go first because there's 2 of you.
Roll him. Can you heal?
Where are we? Like, I'm still disoriented because I just woke up. I'm like,
The first thing he says to
all I
him,
hear is-
Roland, you're awake. Can you heal?
You have no idea what I've been through.
So I'm gonna look at him. Do I notice anything strange?
Absolutely.
Got
So-
it.
The other thing that has been mentioned multiple times, Nadar, you now
Yes.
have a extravagant green beard around your throat.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks viney. It's like kind of like dripping a little bit, like a little bit of blood's kind of like coming out of his throat as it's like occurring along. Probably should get that fixed soon.
Now,
Yeah.
because I wasn't necessarily forced to come here, and I am bookie, is there any chance I could have researched anything along those lines and maybe know what this is?
Sure, give me a nature check.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Not horrible.
23. Ah, excellent! You have come
That's
across
good.
the Mangus copus, also known as the strangle vine. It'll progress over a course of a few days, slowly causing the victims to strangle themselves on their own vines, stopping them from breathing, eventually going down their throat and making a nice little mango seed in their gullets. The mango then will spring out of there and make a bunch of little mango babies
Right.
at the small cost of the life that they're in. They make between 9 to 12 seedlings. They're nicely served with a bit of soy sauce on the side there. A bit of rice helps out as well. It's a delicacy in several larger cities when they're not
Trying to
grown in
kill
the
you.
wild. Yeah, when they're not trying to kill you. You do need like a master's level chef license to cook these things at least.
So skipping over that part,
okay.
was there any part of a cure, remedy, field expedient type thing that I might know?
Oh, yeah. You need to actually rip out the seed from their stomach.
All right. Then.
And it's in our stomach right now.
And it's in Rome's too, but his neck is fine because I covered it with the mud.
Yeah. Like you stopped it. Like it's still growing and progressing, but you slowed it down.
Okay.
But it's not like strangling you guys yet. So you can remove it from them in this super sanitary environment.
You have knives.
Well, he has knives.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna look up at him and say, "This is probably not gonna sound terrific,
Who's gonna die?
but unless we get the seed out of your stomach, it's gonna strangle you to death."
Okay. Let's see.
This is where Roland just
Thank
like
you.
not Roland, but like Nadar
And
just
then-
takes his hand and just shoves it into his stomach and
And then I'm gonna feel my face, and like a look of horror is going to come over my face.
Okay. How
Because
long
I'm
do we
gonna-
have? If you know so much about this, do you know how long we have?
oh, I'll give it to you. You have less than
I was
24
about to
hours.
say a day at best.
All right then. I guess we just have to rip out the seed. I don't know what to use though. I guess I'll use
That would
the
definitely
dagger.
be medicine.
Yeah.
Also, do you want to make any like prep work or anything like that beforehand?
Yes,
Would you like to sanitize anything?
I
So do you have a knife? Would be my first question.
have a dagger. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use firebolt, but I'm gonna try to channel it in my hand and then just like get rid of anything on the dagger, so it's more sanitary than.
Yeah. Give me like an arcane check to see how well you can like control the arcana to like work on the blade. 10. Okay. All right. So you can channel like it on there, but you kind of like overdo it a little bit. The blade starts melting a little bit. You can use it for one operation, and then the blade is worthless to you as you're like melting through it. It's also searing hot, so it's good and bad. So like, yeah, you have
Okay.
lost one dagger out of his 3.
Okay. On top of this, do I know anything about the nature around me to like make a medicine, like something that could give me less pain?
Yeah,
if you
sounds
roll
good.
high enough, yeah.
Yeah,
Or nature.
well, yeah, give me a nature check. There are some things in this area that would help you. It's going to be pretty hard, but you
May
can
I?
try.
I was about to say, may I assist him? Because I would be thinking of the same exact thing.
Well,
Okay.
while he's working on that, you're working on the blade
Okay,
at
that's
the
fine.
same time. So yeah,
Makes sense.
Okay.
yeah. System-wise, I'm just like
Ooh,
at a natural
good.
20, sir.
that was
You
the only
find-
roll that could have done that.
Yes. Yeah, I add a bit bonus to crits. Okay, so not only like around you, you don't find any like the medicine. However, you see one of the corpse traps float beyond you, and in his hand is a green-looking medicine icon, like medicine box in his hand. Roll like rolling by you, so you just reach over, pick up the medicine box, and just you've gained one medicine box to use your stuff. It comes with tweezers, gauze, medical kit, quick clot, things like that.
No, so
Very
if this
important.
goes horribly wrong, you might survive.
Yeah, you also gain surgical equipment as well.
Well, I don't need this dagger anymore.
So just take the dagger, just toss it in the swamp at this point.
I just set it off to the side. Sorry about
Like-
the dagger.
It's like,
Okay, well now you
I
can
tried.
you could do something else though. You could help me with actually doing the procedure when I'm bleeding out from taking out this.
now,
Right.
to get the seed out of your bodies, because rolled high enough, you will need to be unconscious.
So we have to switch off then.
Yes. Also, if you roll bad enough, you will use up all the equipment out of the medicine kit. You have a very high chance of succeeding it because you have a good medicine kit available to you off of the camp that these guys were in and failed to use miserably because they can't roll. So you have a high chance of success on one of you, but if you roll terribly, you will use up all the equipment in there and you will not be able to use this equipment on the other guy. So there's two of you, one medicine kit. Who
Well,
I
does
I-
who?
I was about to say I would realize that because I can't see my surroundings as something that was anywhere nearby. I would be willing to do this on you first.
Okay,
Like,
well before we do it, I think I should tell you about everything that just happened.
Before I
Probably very
die, I want
helpful.
you to know I went through so much for you.
Immortalize me!
Storytelling check.
Storytelling check.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
just be a performance. Let's see how well you bolster the tale. You're
Wait,
quite good at
actually
this.
do a roll?
Yeah, be a,
Do
be
it.
a performance.
Of which one? A performance? Okay.
Yeah, 13. He tells you the facts, the fictions.
Sounds
Yeah,
about right.
yeah.
Why
so-
we're down a person? I now know.
Yeah. Oh,
Got it.
yeah. Nadar, do you like fully incorporate the fleeing of the cinder?
Yep.
All right.
He was dead! He was already dead!
Betrayal has been cataloged in this book that is being written.
Got it.
It'll be known for future generations.
All right. I'm
So,
gonna do my
Nadar, you
horrible.
go under. You're unconscious. Roland, do you want to mug him and take his throat now?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna try to save him.
Oh, all right. Give me a
Right.
medicine check. You get a bonus because you're using a good kit. You can use your inspiration if you want.
Hey, I get to roll first though, right?
Yeah.
Inspiration, I use it before the roll.
I'm gonna do it.
You use it?
I will save this man.
All right. Okay. So how do you use this inspiration to like cure this guy? How do we see this like cinema like this cutscene?
I would. After this story, I would realize that I shouldn't be alive. Like,
Yeah.
leaving me for the Hydra would have made sense to me. Like, I wouldn't have held a grudge, and everything thereafter has been him carrying my body.
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't have held anything, but still.
Right. So I would be just taking any knowledge I know about like where this seed could possibly be and being as careful as humanly possible and just
Mhm.
like
knowing
doing-
like a life for
doing-
life moment
yeah,
is happening right
yeah,
now.
it's even if I die after this, like I saved the life of someone who was willing to give his life for me.
Touched. You may use your inspiration
was
and roll
touching.
this dice.
Thank God I used inspiration.
So It was a
At
great
least I
story.
made it to 9.
He made it to 9. It's still a failure. So, Roland, you like hold this valuable 50 gold piece of equipment in your hand. You
Oh
like
my
bring it
God.
above your head. You like bring it down on him, and it snaps on his scales.
I don't know how to perform surgery. This isn't in my wheelhouse.
This touching story.
He has a -1 to medicine.
So,
Okay. I would like to point out before anything else, I rolled 3 9s for this character. They had to go somewhere.
so,
Oh.
so,
what happens
Roland, do you want to continue attempting surgery on this man's scaly hide? Do you want to wake him up and tell him the good news, or you just want to slit his throat and take his wallet?
Well, okay, so I broke the thing that was supposed to cut into him, yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna take one of his daggers and try to sanitize it again
All right.
so that I can cut into him.
2 daggers down. Make another arcana
Oh,
check
geez,
to
here we go.
work on this because it's like, oh, okay,
there
this
we
one's
go.
much better. You can actually control like the heat on this one. All right, take the plunge.
And I would like to point out, since he is gold, he is resistant to fire, so I shouldn't burn him. per
Yeah,
se.
I'm saying,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
Good call.
all right, medicine
Yeah.
check round 2. Now that I don't have inspiration, so I should probably get rid of that.
So, Nadar, you're unconscious and you get stabbed in the chest. So, Roland, would you please roll a? Actually,
So I have this dagger.
Roland, you are
in my
now
chest
equipped with a
now.
dagger. Let's see how much damage you do to this guy while he's unconscious.
I'm trying my best not to do the damage thing.
Hey, my dagger.
Dagger, dex. It's dex damage.
I would much rather use strength at this point. I'd just like to point that out.
Well, you're trying to accurately hit to the seed, my friend. All right,
And
roll the dagger damage. Please don't roll max. Otherwise, you'll do the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. No. You have to make the attack roll. You've already hit the guy. Roll damage.
Well, I clicked on the damage part.
Oh.
That's why it popped up. But
Okay. 6. You had a great shot. Luckily, he had 7 health.
Oh, I did have 7 health? Okay.
You do have 7 health. Oh wait,
Now I
no.
have 1.
Yes, now you have 1.
Okay.
2 daggers down. You want to go for the third?
well, I made it in, didn't I?
Oh, the dagger's still in his body.
Right, but I have the hole I need.
Mm-hmm. You want to pull out the blade, try to stop the bleeding, and then just... actually, no. You know what?
Technically, I
I'll give it
want
to you. I'll give it to you. You stuck it really well into him. You were like sticking like the dagger into the seed. Like it's like you can feel see like the dagger like in his chest pulsating.
I'm gonna say this. I was trying to like loosen a scale, and it just slipped and went in.
Oh, it went
That
all
makes,
right.
that makes the most sense to me, because I wasn't going like. It was more like It's where it needs to be.
Man, it's looking better and better that it doesn't go with these guys. The other one's trying to help the other one.
So, yeah. So you pull the dagger out after wounding your friend to a good amount. He now has a scale that is
Missing.
holding, like, lingering your dagger. But yeah, he is definitely not infected by the seed. So not all like when you pull the dagger out, it's not just like the seed itself that's like pulsating in your hand coming out. You're pulling out the whole vine. Like you have to like start like pulling and like getting your arm like in his like gut, like starting to like pull this thing out. And like the vines that are like in his beard are like retracting into his face. So
Okay.
you have like almost like his length in height in weeds. You're just pulling out of him. You probably see like because of how close it was to come to this. You probably see like a shriveled head, like a little voodoo head, like it's like coming along there. You like pull it out of there, and it just like looks at you like.
I'm gonna incinerate it.
Oh yeah, good idea. Yep, it's still raining, so you burn the body, not the dragon body.
And then I'm gonna use the anticoagulant stuff and try to fix him up.
Yeah,
a little bit.
You patch it on him.
Do you want me to hit that medicine button again
No,
and see how well
no,
I
don't you
did?
dare touch that button.
Please, for the sake of all that is holy, don't kill the man.
So, yeah, Nadar, you wake up feeling like
Horrible.
you probably like lost like 10 pounds, I'd say, on you. You also have a chipped scale that when you molt, it may come back over the course of 10, 20 years. But you're now like Smog. You now have that vulnerable little scale, so whenever I crit you, that scale is getting stabbed. And you remember the man that opened that vulnerability to you for the rest of your life.
I would look at you and say, I'm not the... I have book knowledge,
I'm
not
book smart, not
actual knowledge.
actually smart.
I have a doctorate, but not a doctorate.
And then I would kind of show you the cinders and be like, you're cured, but I don't know if you're going to be able to save me with what we have left.
You have one dagger.
I'd say you took out my.
No, we have
Heal.
2 daggers.
You
I
have
did
2
much
daggers.
better
Okay,
on the
okay,
second
okay.
one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Took out my
You're
skill, making me vulnerable. It's your turn.
Well, now my turn to save you. Hold still.
I'm
What?
going
What I would
to
say is-
sanitize the dagger.
All right. Well, he needs to put you out first. So
No,
the
no,
heat, like,
I'd
hold
ask
on.
him a quick question. I'd ask him a
Sanitize the
question.
dagger.
If
Yeah.
he thinks that if he's not gonna make, if he thinks he can't make it, and he still has 24 hours to live, then we still have one day that he'd be useful. But he can. So I'd say, are you sure you want to do this, or do you want to use those 24 hours to stay alive? And
I don't foresee us having anything left at the camp that could save us. You know what? Could I recall seeing anything in that pile of junk that might help?
Yeah, absolutely. You're a smart guy. In that cart there was 13, like assortment of 13 long and short swords. There was 2 weeks worth of rations that were middling down, like enough for like the trip there and the trip back.
Mm-hmm.
There was a squeaky wheel. The people that were pulling the cart are dead.
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, that was basically like all there was just food and equipment, like no medicine.
Right.
The one medicine they have floated right by you in the river.
Right. Well, I would look at him and say, it's either you try to save me now, or when I die, these things are going to pop out and try to kill you.
okay, fair enough.
Paging Dr. Nadar. Paging
I
Dr. Nadar.
guess try it then. I mean, I'm
Alright.
down to try it. I was leaving it kind of up to you.
Right. It's more of a, I would help you if I thought that wouldn't endanger you later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, then I say you go
Alright,
under now.
So yeah, so roll 'em. For you to like cartelize it, like burn the cartelize the dagger long enough for you to go under as well. It's gonna be a really hard check. You
Well-
can do it.
I'm not trying to make the dagger cauterize the wound. All I'm trying to do is get anything off of the dagger that would potentially infect the wound.
Oh, okay. So as long as you're not trying to like control the dagger and like make it to where it's usable again, yeah, you can absolutely just cinder the dagger, just scorch it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to that heat, as a smart person would know, that heat where everything on the dagger is dead.
Yeah, you can beat everything.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm trying to do.
Like 130 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, and luckily the guy normally this would be a little bit difficult, but the guy operating on you is resistant to fire, so this is just like lukewarm to him. So you can burn the whole dagger, and Nadar doesn't mind it. Now, if Nadar were to eat it, I would say be a little different. But
Yeah,
your scales hold it well.
and before I go nap,
Any last words?
I would look at him and say, regardless of how this ends, thank you. Because, I mean, that's all I can say right now is thank you.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
At least I was able to cure you of this.
Yeah.
I paid you
At
back.
that point, I'd say thank you. I mean, this is like a debts are repaid sort of thing. Well, unless I actually save you, then you still owe me another save.
I would smile at that.
Yeah.
Well then.
And I am going to give up a small prayer. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand the situation of like
I
I may
would-
close my eyes and never wake back up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna pray
So,
that you survive this?
It's the thing is my patron is knowledge, so it would be like a small prayer that you wouldn't understand because it's in a different language. Just wishing for your wishing that
That I'll
you have the
survive.
best luck.
Yeah.
No, you have the best luck in your endeavors.
Don't
Yeah,
kill me.
if-
Don't
It
kill
was
me.
like a prayer of knowledge. Nadar will definitely learn from this.
One way or another.
One with the other, science will be had.
All right, I'm Nap Nap.
For
All right,
science!
Nadar.
And
Okay, so
I would point out the most likely spot where the seed is and just explain to him what would.
in this general vicinity, if you would please aim
Yeah.
in near the sternum, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm aiming direct for the sternum with.
Try not to hit here, or here.
Yeah. Just, all right.
I've saved this man multiple times. I don't want it to go.
Dr. Nadar. Dr. Nadar. So, okay, how does Nadar do this surgery, by the way? Do you, like, hold it above your head, ritualistic style of, or do you, like, just go, okay, route, right,
How
do you do it?
Yeah, I think. I think due to my I feel like I have to use the strength to just get in there. Just sacrificial.
So he will have a hole in front and behind him at the end of this.
I mean, he has full health right now, right?
all of
he's
7 or
healthy.
8.
I will
kill
understand
him.
how I look is I am very like I am at this point you would know I'm an elf and I do not look like I am an extremely physically fit elf. I am
Okay, well, you know what? In
He's
that
a
case,
thin elf.
in that case, I would go slower. I would do my incisions carefully because I'm not trying to. If I'm gonna put basically a dagger to go through him and it looks like a longsword went through him, I'm gonna do it gently.
So the options I give you on these is if you strength, you will definitely hit that thing. The problem is it's the lack of control will be
I might
noted
kill
in there.
him.
Versus your flexibility, which is less controlled, but you may not get it. You may have to stab him multiple times.
I'm gonna do that one.
Stab him multiple times?
Yep.
Okay. I will modify the roll on that. All right, give me that medicine.
The medicine. Okay.
Medicine. Please make a. All right. So I'll just turn the sneak attack off for you because you're really good at hitting the vitals. Like, as a rogue boy, you are really good at hitting the vitals. So I'm going to turn dagger from strength to dex. There we go. All right. Please stab him with the dagger.
For medicine.
No, stab him with the dagger.
Dagger.
And roll damage. Okay. So you like start like pricking into him a little bit. You're like, okay, I really don't want to go. And you like barely get into his flesh. Maybe like 2 damage to him. It's not bad at all for him. He's still healthy. Like that's something he can like walk off.
I did get the seed.
No, you didn't get
Okay.
deep enough in there.
So
Do
I
you
have to
wanna-
go again.
Yeah. Do you want to
Round
use
2 of
the high risk high reward, low risk low reward?
I think let's just stick with what we're going with.
Low risk low reward. All right. Roll it again. Medicine.
Medicine.
Ooh.
20. Fantastic, sir. That's what you needed. By the way,
good, good.
like you had to roll a 19 on that check to like
Okay.
get it out of him without causing major vital damage. So, unlike Roland's poor performance as a doctor, Nadar, you've seen some things in your days, and you are able to accurately just go, okay, pull it. And you just stab right into him. You pull it right out. Like you have like the seed like beating his hand, and you have like hold it up like the Ark of the Covenant. And go, yes. And then you know it's like it's attached to some things. You just start like using your like monster strength. Roland need to like use like a rope to kind of get it out of there, and you just. And you like drag the body a little bit across like the way with the amount of stuff coming out of him. He was a lot further along than you were because he was just wasn't conscious to fight this. He had basically 45 minutes left.
Okay, good thing we just tried it then.
Yeah. So you like see like the shriveling thing on the ground, looking at him, going like, it like starts like slowly like shambling up towards you guys.
Now blow it away with the fire.
So it's yeah, I don't need to kill it though, right?
Yes, kill
Oh,
it.
it wants to
okay.
kill you.
Oh, okay, then yes, I'm gonna do fire.
All right, you kill it. It has 1 HP.
So do I click it or doesn't it even matter?
Yeah.
Click it. It works now. It will work. It will work in the near future. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. All right. So Nadar and Roland, you have survived each other.
Barely. Me, barely.
Hope you guys are enjoying session 0. It only gets worse from here.
Yep.
I'm amazed I'm still alive.
I am too. I'm happy, which means I need to be harder in the future. Okay, so Cinder, the future is here, my friend. While these two recover from each other, how do you live your life, sir? You're on the forest. You're tired, a little bit drained. Your friends are probably dead.
I mean, I figured him for dead earlier, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, who knows? They could be like killing each other at this moment.
Right. Get a weird feeling from one of my daggers. Well, all right. So, what can I see in like the forest and all that, like the woods?
Well, in your general vicinity, I really don't have any only thing I'd say you have around you is to your southwest. You have the cave that you guys were going in there, and in every other general direction and vicinity, because of how thick and swampy the swamp is. I mean, I'm not that great like a great description, but it basically is. You're mucky, swampy. You have like the rain still like pouring on you. It's hard to see beyond like about 100, 120 feet because of like the sheer rain on just coming down. Not great.
Is there moss on any of the trees or anything like that?
Yeah.
All right.
Boldly. They say north is this direction.
All right. I guess I'll do the whole follow or go in the direction that they say. Because what's the saying about moss? I can't remember.
Moss points north.
Is that really what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, then we're gonna go north for a little bit.
Excellent. Just give me a general survival. It'll be easier for you because you have like a waypoint, like a landmark. 18. Cinder, my boy. You wander and wander. Wait, you have exhaustion. It's a disadvantage.
Oh God, no!
Oh no!
I forgot about that. Yeah.
You wander and wonder if you're going in the right direction. You almost feel like if you hadn't exhausted yourself, you might have found your way to safety. Been the first one there to the golden gates of the city that you have set forth and upon.
But somehow I managed to go south, huh?
But somehow you find moss growing in the southern direction.
That rare thing.
Yeah, let's see what you stumble across. Cinder! Roll me a d12. You are on day 1 of the campaign. So now the gloves are off. 9. Excellent. Please roll me a d8.
I'm gonna die.
7's good. 7's really good.
You rolled a d12.
Yep. You
Yeah,
roll a
and then I
d12,
rolled-
then a d8.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah, because
sorry.
I
I'm
have
looking
a
at
chart.
this.
And
12 is
on
a
the
section, then the D8 is the subsection.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like you'll see we do a lot of this. So for on the 12, for the 9, you encounter d8, a traveling guide.
Oh, thank God.
He wanders across up to you and he goes, "Greetings, Sonny. Lost your way, have you?"
Yes.
Like a Bethesda NPC.
Excellent. Well, I'm making my way to Novagrad. Would you want a lift?
Yes. Please.
Give me persuasion. Let's see if you get there for free, or if you have to kill this old man.
Ah, come on.
Do you have a gold piece on you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wait, he does?
He does.
We have our equipment on us.
Yeah, anything you grab from the cart is your gold. Wait,
No, we didn't grab anything from
nobody
the cart.
grabbed the gold off the cart.
Yeah, all you grabbed was your weapon
And you know what the gold is?
What?
in the box.
No. It's in the cave. With the traps and the guards.
Of course.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
It's what it's the other reason. It was the real reason they were away. Cinder, you are broke. He tells you you can perform some work for him in Novagrad to pay him back.
Sure, that'll work. I can do that.
I mugged you guys before you even got there.
Right?
Your first turn at Novagrad is going to be terrible. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah,
look
it's
forward
gonna
to
be
this.
so bad. We're gonna end up dead.
It's a possibility.
High possibility.
Well, we're still in the middle of nowhere, so
Yeah, Nadar, roll him. Who wants to roll for what you guys come across this fine day?
Well, probably me.
Yeah.
Judging from. So where do I roll this?
On day 1 in the swamp infested area, you went western area. So D12, please. Roll higher is better. 4. You encounter a great foe named. Please roll for me a D6. You encounter a great foe.
Oh God.
So, number 3 is you. You wouldn't be in the swamp normally. What? Oh, you'd be over the swamp. Okay. So, Nadar. A familiar sounding language to you occurs.
Good God.
Oh no.
Overhead, you hear.
Wait, please say it's the black one.
It's a swamp. It's black.
no, it's black.
It's the Black Dragon. He's come back for seconds.
See, he is definitely out of here. So, can both of you make me just a stealth check?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so.
Oh, Nadar, thank you. Roll him.
Yeah.
Good thing you got a little bit of health.
Yeah. So,
No, I think I'm at 1.
We just finished with surgery, I think.
so you see the dragon fly overhead at breakneck speed above you guys. It's you see it just dive into one of the swamp areas with one of the hydras, and it's just duking it out with one of the hydras in the swamp. It dives down there, and this thing is just ripping the throats out of each one of the hydras. Its like head is like slowly like coming back into there as the dragon's just like ripping apart new ones. And it takes a small moment to like stop, and its eye turns like it doesn't turn his head, like one of his eyes turns toward you, Roland, and just like squints.
I bow and slowly start backing away.
It turns in your direction.
Fuck. Dodge to the left?
You both, do you want to give me a dex saving throw?
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, so for both of you guys, luckily the DC is really low because you're away from it, and it's like level 1. So the DC was 5. So Roland, you had about like I want to say off those rolls, you had about like a 10-15% chance of just dying right there.
Yeah.
Welcome to the campaign. So to let you guys know how much damage that was.
God, I remember this last time.
It was interesting.
I bowed. I mean,
I curtsied.
Well, unfortunately, you had something with you that caused it to squint and shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the red dragon man or the gold dragon
the
man.
gold.
gold.
This,
Gold.
so yeah, Nadar. Just from history for you, this is easy for you to know. Gold and black absolutely hate each other
Oh, good.
with like a fiery passion. Speaking of fire, here comes a acid breath right where you guys were. 37.
Damage.
No, not
would have
you.
been. It would have been.
So like where you guys were, is you like leap to like the right, like you're like barely out of its range. Where you were, there was like a crater in the ground, about 20 feet across. Like where you guys were, there was nothing. Like acid just sprays into that area. You see like trees melt, like the yeah, and it's like starts like looking at you guys like like one of the Hydra heads like starts like biting at it, and it just looks back at it and charges up again and just how ticked is that it sees you.
Oh no!
It's hungry. I am so glad it is starving. It was a nat 1, by the way, but it chased after you. But at a nat 20, it is starving, and it just starts like rapidly eating like the flesh of the Hydra, and it keeps like looking in like your general direction. As I assume you guys book it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Play the Benny Hill
Gone.
music.
Just really quick. Would I know like about the hatred between them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is very common like folklore knowledge.
Yeah. Run.
Yeah. Actually, no. This is probably more appropriate.
Yeah. That.
So, yeah, that occurs.
You know what? The music that came with that thing last time, I don't want to hear this music again. I don't want to see that thing again either.
Okay. So where exactly we're on like dry-ish land, right? Not.
Oh
in
no,
the
you're
middle
still in
of
the swamp. Yeah, like there's like scattered isles that are dry for you guys if you're heading north there.
Can I make an argument for acrobatics just to try to stay on dry land and just haul ass in the opposite direction of this dragon?
Yeah, you can argue
Okay.
for it as long as you're on like the dry land. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I like this plan. I have a slightly better chance with that other than the other one.
Low
say
roll,
that.
bang.
Basically.
Yeah, Nadar, Roland, you want to make your perspective athletics or acrobatics checks to book it from this thing?
Oh wait, you're acrobatics. You said.
Acrobatics
or.
or athletics, your choice.
I think you want athletics, my friend. You really
Yeah.
want athletics.
And he dives into the water.
I
So-
dive into the acid.
So,
The
Nadar.
fear at seeing your mortal enemy.
Yeah, so just like this is something that's pretty common. Roland's a smart guy, and Nadar is born with this. Nadar, your very bloodline itself trembles before this kind of creature. Like, this isn't even its final form, my friend. No. This is like mid-tier dragon.
This is like baby dragon.
Nah,
is like
baby-
dra-
ba-
This is like Dragon
babies are-
Tales Dragon.
babies are still like really scary. This thing has only lived for like 100 years. It's like, man.
Oh, this is a baby compared to the last one.
This
Ledge
is the
swing.
last one, Dodge.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
It can't
it's Not
be.
it's not an ancient. It's only an adult. Yeah, it's not an
So I'm
elderly either.
terrified.
Yeah.
You
So
made pee pee a little.
let me see once
So-
more. Let's roll. So Roland, he keeps his balance, and the door just like trembles, and your scales, your scales are clattering from this very effect. It's like it's
So
Instead of jumping, I just lay down.
yeah,
do I hear him hit the ground?
absolutely.
I'm gonna turn around and like grab him and just yell at him, "Run!"
Okay, yeah, try to like slap some sense into him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give me like an intimidation, just order, like bark at him to like get up and go.
Oh God, I am not the most intimidating of people.
Here's the negative
might be.
4. Oh, only a -1, but you still rolled 1.
So
I didn't roll a that one.
we'll roll him.
Fair enough.
It wasn't a nat one, but you like reach down to him and you're like about to like say something. You just go.
Too scared to talk.
Yeah,
And
I
you
know.
like try to like say something over the sound of like the gladiatorial fight behind you, like occurring. Let's see. Lot.
Can I do something?
Yes, please.
Can
please do
I
something.
reach into my past to see if I can remember a story where someone convinced a black dragon not to attack us?
He's
Oh,
trying
God.
to inspire himself not to die.
You can give me a history check. I'll even give you advantage because you really need it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
19. Well, there were many great legendary figures over the course of their lives. People of renown and fear and levels and experience who have lived a really long time and have survived many of Forge's day one encounters, being able to convince these black dragons to surrender. Normally they bow only to power or the threat of death. So if you're capable of one of those things, then this thing will absolutely bow before you to save its own scaly hide. It's a coward at wanting to like not die. So if you could convince it that if it fights you, you'll kill it, absolutely, this thing would bow before you. Your odds
Okay,
of
so-
doing that
Odds of
are
doing
up
that
to
are what,
you.
Slim?
If you can somehow figure out a
Okay.
way to use deception
Okay.
on it.
Remember the,
If you
okay,
can-
the other day we talked about that thing about
Mhm.
how I came about.
Yeah. This thing isn't. This thing is definitely tied to that.
Okay, then
This thing was made for you, sir. Well, it was brought back for you.
I was born of curse type thing, and I want to persuade it that if it kills me, that the curse will be passed on to this dragon.
So, out of game, the DC for convincing this thing that if it kills you, it will die. The DC is 30.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I don't.
No.
So, it is possible
If you were higher level.
if you were higher level.
All right, well, never mind on that then.
It's a good attempt. Come back to that in a couple levels, and you can attempt it. If you could roll like a DC 30 on this thing, you will get so much XP. Like, I will just dump that in your lap if you can do that. Or I'll just
Yeah,
dump
this is like-
acid in your
or I'll
lap.
just die. I mean,
I mean, potato.
I'm not
High
gonna
risk,
risk
high
that.
reward.
such a huge. I'm not gonna risk it. No.
No risk it for the biscuit.
I mean, it's a great biscuit. Don't get me wrong. But
I
that
mean,
biscuit is full
tempting
of acid.
biscuit, dumb biscuit.
Okay. Actually, well, here. Okay. What if I had lied to it instead about it?
Oh, DC is still 30.
No. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. These things
I'm
have lived a long time and dealt with a lot of people.
Okay. I'm not talking to the dragon then.
Yeah. No. It would be easier for Roland to do it if you didn't exist within 100 miles of him.
Fair enough.
He and Roland would have to be decent. At level 1, Roland would have to be extraordinary. Like, he would have to be as charismatic as you are strong, sir.
Oof.
And he is about half that.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. I would need to have charisma, period.
Then I guess I'm. Can I look around me and see if there's like a better spot to hide than just hide?
Absolutely. I would just have you make a stealth check and just hide in any one of the areas if you want.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Well, so much for that.
Dun dun dun.
So, if you're curious about like the size difference,
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
You're just a wee little baby.
it's about
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
That's a dragon.
Yeah, about that big compared to you.
Oh no, you gotta slay the dragon.
Just to give you a general
Fear
view
check.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
So, I'm
Yes.
gonna keep running,
That's a good idea.
and
Gonna give me-
and it's super noisy right now, so I'm gonna point back at him. Oh shit! I can't do this. I'm gonna run.
It's my turn in the party to run.
The Cindo way.
Should I just run then? I want to
Well,
make
you
it
attempted to
right-
hide for this action.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So yeah.
I really liked your character. Acrobatics. He like just like you see like Roland sort of hopping.
But like I keep looking back and like motioning like like I don't want to leave you, but at the same time it's like, dude, did you see what it did to
No,
that
yeah.
vast area of
No,
things?
you should just get out of here, dude.
That AOE though. Is it still hungry?
Gulp.
It ate the Hydra?
It ate the whole Hydra.
Yeah.
It was gonna eat more, and then something arrived in front of it. All right, let me read this thing. How bad does it hate you?
It did roll pretty high on that. Oh wait, no,
There's
I
a
haven't
lore
rolled on that.
background.
It's the red and
Uh,
gold who like are crazy hatred about each other, right?
Red and yeah. If it was red, it would stop immediately what it was doing. It wouldn't even finish feeding. It would just come out.
Right.
Black is like right under it, but pretty close.
Okay, well luckily it's black and not that one.
Yeah.
It's still not good. That thing's huge.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a big mammalama.
Oh, okay. I did add that to it. Okay, cool. All right, so apparently it does have a large scar over one of its eyes. I did make that in there because of backstory reasons. So, Nadar, from your hiding spot, Roland, from over your shoulder, Cinder, from your cart, you see
That's
A
not
s-
good.
a sweeping looking creature rise like that League of Legends song out of the swamp, like the swamp water like dripping off of its wings as it hovers in the air over, like looking down at like where you guys are. It like looks over at Roland, like hopping from like island to island away, then like looks down
Hauling ass.
at Nadar, and it says in it doesn't respect you enough for Draconic. It says in like a booming like common language. Sender, you've like. No, never mind. You just hear the trees shake.
I'm far away.
Yes.
I'm safe.
If you had elven ears, you'd pick this up. But your human-esque ears. Oh, by the way, Roland, you hear this.
Oh yeah.
All right. And it just goes. It just like lands in the ground like a cat. Like, if you want to picture this, picture you're a hobbit in that movie with Smaug the dragon.
Okay.
And it just starts circling you, looking at you with its one good eye, and it just goes, well now, well now, well now. A small speck of gold transversing through my swamps. What is your name, little speck? By the way, it's looking at you, Roland, if you're curious.
Oh, okay.
Wait, it's not looking at me. I'm not a gold speck.
No, sorry, Nadar.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hold up, wait a minute.
This is a family moment, if you don't
mind.
mind. You need to just die, just fire breath you just for the sake of no.
I'm just gonna be honest with him. It's Nadar.
Oh, you actually said your actual name.
Oh no.
History check for the ancient dragon. All right.
Oh.
Has advantages on grudge checks. That's awesome because you are in the category of that. So, Roland, did you like enjoy like the campaign we played together? Just like if you like want to
Nadar
like
or
rate me.
Rollum, because you keep trying to drag me into this.
I was
Oh,
gonna
I mean-
try to lie to him, but
He uses Ultima and he destroys the land.
Wait, no, seriously, you said Rollum again? Am I still a part of this? Cause
You're in range.
oh yeah, no, I realize I'm in range, but I also bowed to it, so hopefully it might not include me in the death
This
area.
is
Well,
probably just
it's-
anger splash.
There's a
intelligence
chance,
check.
right?
There's a chance. A chance for intelligence check for the dragon. Nadar. 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 Son of the Great Balthan. I hunted down your father, mother, sister, whelps. A fun little hunt it was. And he probably like pats at you, like as you're like moving around, he like pats you with his like claws, and his like one of his talons is like bigger than you.
Mhm.
Do you want to do anything while he's like taunting you, or?
I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna tell him.
Just keep going, buddy.
I mean, I have nothing else. So I'm just gonna tell him that if he kills me, he will have basically given me the honor of saying that I was as powerful as a full dragon, and I'm not, because I'm down in the lineage. He killed my mother and father, and so I'm already a weaker dragonling, or whatever you want to weaker dragonborn than him. So he'll lose honor if he kills me. He'll be saying that I'm I'm trying here.
Bro, I'm just gonna give you a free.
Grasping at straws. Grasping at straws.
I'll give you this. You want to give me a free, like, just give me an intelligence check with advantage on this guy.
Intelligence check. Okay.
Just yeah, a 12. Black dragons in general, going down the category of what they are, they only really care about the here and now, and slaughter and the murder. law, order, hierarchies, and all that. They don't really
They don't care.
care.
They're chaos
They
dragons.
yeah, they are. They are. If it was a blue dragon, though, you would be on fire, sir. It's not. So you may restate your statement whenever you feel like it.
Okay. I'm
Make
not. I'm not a gold dragon.
I'm not. Just
Your eye must be playing tricks on you, sir.
Cosplay.
You are deceived.
give me a deception, sir.
Oh no. How smart is a
Damn.
black dragon?
Well, it depends on how insightful he is.
Fairly.
He like stops, blinks his eye, and he goes, I thought I smelled one. He like stops, like turns his head, looks at like Roland, who's like he goes, was I mistaken?
He
I
found two
don't-
hobbits.
He just like reaches his like head down and like with Roland like running through the swamp like with like the difficult movement like you're making like some good athletic checks in a single like flick of movement in front of you, Roland. This thing just flicks right where you are, almost like this is like natural terrain. It's also like stupidly quick. I just realized, and it just like just stops in front of you and just goes.
I would come to an abrupt stop and just
Oh, good.
look up.
And it just goes, if that, what are you then?
I'm a pixie.
Someone not worthy of your time? Like, that would be the first thing that came out of my mouth.
Are you saying I'm insignificant in your eyes?
The opposite, Great One. I am not worth your notice. I have done nothing that should have grabbed your notice. Like, I would be trembling slightly because I realize how strong an adult dragon is in Magic, and there is nothing I can do.
He made we.
But I'm making sure to be as like respectful toward it as possible. Like,
Yeah.
more than happy to heap on the praise at this point.
Nadar, what do you do when it flints away from you?
Walk away slowly.
Just give me another stealth check, my friend.
Oh no.
Give you what?
Stealth.
Stealth check. As you're just sort of like,
Oh, okay. On which one? Or you're saying just come up with
No,
Just-
roll.
just-
Click on those stealth.
yeah,
Oh,
stealth
stealth.
skill.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It just like looks up and it goes, stop where you're moving, Glint. I'll be right with you. And it like looks back down and like roll them and it just goes, I smell the blood of a dragon. Tell me, little whelp. As he like nudges you with his talon and like he like brings his like talon like under your chin. As he like he goes, what kind of blood do you have, whelp?
This is to Roland.
Knowing that, knowing that, lying to him is a horrible idea at this particular moment, I would say an insignificant elven line, sir.
Wow. He goes, He like squints at you. He like, who do you say like insignificant elven line and you're like in a high elf? He just goes, must be blind. What, you go wood elf? Like his eye is like an inch away from you. He's just like, Banksy goes, well then, I smell dragon blood. Point me in the direction of where it is, and I will let you live. Lie to me, and I have memorized your scent. And like his like smell like sucks you forward a little bit.
It's just like, stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh?
Quick question.
Yeah.
So, again, I have tried to study this a bit before I came here. Would I know of a direction that has the possibility of having a dragon in it?
Not a lot of knowledge comes out of this land besides the fact that there are dragons here. So it could be any direction, really. Like, it's an untamed land, so dragons usually, like, live and thrive where civilizations are not unless they're, like, worshipped there. If you're, like, a gold dragon, yeah, you could, like, live in a city and be worshipped as, like, a god. But,
They tend to like mountains.
hey, yeah, like, high places alone.
Nearest mountain range or anything like that?
Here. Yeah, there's, like, some, like, a few days to the north, a couple to the east, the coastline to the south where you guys came from.
Send him east.
I
There's
would.
a gold dragon to your west.
Yeah, I realized that. I would tell him I was unfortunately brought here just days ago, sire. I have no knowledge of this land. This is gonna hurt. Yeah.
He just goes, what is wrong with you? What the hell are you talking about? I asked you, have you seen a dragon? Yes or no?
The only dragon I've seen is you, sir.
Deception, my good friend!
Hey, technically the truth, the only dragon I have seen is him.
I'll make it easy.
This is gonna hurt.
Nadar, what is your final skill check that you want to make?
So he knows that I was walking away, and he said to wait.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything else at this moment as the dragon, like, starts gargling?
Well, I guess I could try to point him in the direction. I don't know if I'll ever said though.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
You.
I'll try to tell him that there's a dragon in another direction. So I'm gonna try to lie to him again.
Go for it.
Oh, Jesus.
And we're dead. The
I
end.
will roll for the dragon.
Peace out.
It was on this fine day that Cinder approached upon the city and gates of Novagrad, a grand and fine city in all of its splendor. The wooden walls, the burned down stakes, the slums. However, that is a story for another time. To the west, we saw a rising amount of ash and melting of faces upon the city. As what happened to those characters is something far beyond the rating that I am allowed to specify.
And, well, you know what? I had lost my spellbook, so I'm okay with this. Peace.
It was an interesting day, but that is for another time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Novagrad.
Hey, I don't have to worry about people being mad at me.
Lucky you.
Goodbye now.
Chalk up another 2 bodies for the Black Dragon. It happens every time he shows up.
Yeah, well,
Didn't know what else to do. I could have just.
Well, I kept a tracking skill check of successes or failures for you guys, and you've bypassed the amount of recommended failed skill checks like
Oh
2 or
yeah.
3 checks ago. So, yeah, I was like, well, it sees you. What do you do? Well, you rolled like a 2 and a 3. Well, it sees you. Now, that's like the hardest part about it is like trying to like justify a way for it to get away, and then you like do like an amazing deception check, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna survive.
And then more failures.
Again,
Yes,
like-
and then it just went down from there. I was like, well,
if he hadn't done as much as he had to save me, I probably wouldn't have taken that bet. But I
was
wasn't
a-
about to just let him die.
it was an epic tale of early brotherhood. It would have caressed into something glorious, a lifelong friendship, like out of those back to back, holding like the line. However,
We
this
found
is
a plan.
Novagrad. Happy endings for the people that roll well, or by the DM. My bank transaction will be in the link down below for you guys that want to live a long and prosperous life. But yes, I will talk to the people about the character losses whenever you feel like it. I will also allow you guys to just play those characters again because it's day 0 and it's like an intro section. So if you guys like those characters and want to keep using them, go right ahead. I will just add a penalty to you, like a thing you have to get over, or like a fear, or a curse, or a sanity check, or something like that.
Here's
So-
the thing.
Mhm.
I've always played it where if something dies,
Hey
something
guys, I gotta
dies.
go. There's something smells like fire inside
Oh,
of my
that's
apartment.
fine. I'll
Okay,
get
go,
back to you,
go,
man.
go, go, go.
Yeah, go.
IRL emergency. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
But
Fire.
no,
It does. Yeah.
I respect the rules, so you know.
I
tried.
have to like
I failed.
as a GM, I want you to survive.
Oh, the thing
But
is,
as a narrator,
it's again, it's our roles that determine that this thing showed up. Lore-wise, it had every reason to want us dead, and I tried playing toward its narcissistic tendencies, and I failed. So peace out. I mean, again, I had the charisma of a very blunt individual, and I didn't really have anything it wanted, so I died.
so once again, Cinder makes it to the city, and the rest of the party doesn't. Cinder the villain gets off scot-free.
Always.
Yahoo!
But yeah, no, I mean, if you have time, I'm definitely willing to roll up and see what I end up with this time around.
Absolutely, we can do that. Also, you can roll better than what you did for this character.
Meh.
It
I
was
mean,
interesting.
it was interesting, but at the same time, like, I kind of saw this outcome coming eventually, because there's only so many negative ones you can have before something horrible happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one, you can usually get
Jump
around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Two, gets a little harder. Three, but yeah, I mean, if we want to roll up and then talk more
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, we can definitely do that
I'm good.
after that. So I think that was the end of the first show.
Yes, I'm going to end the stream here. So if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you all hopefully next week. Probably going to try and do this every week as much as we can.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.